Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to the Film Buds podcast. This is episode number 105.
That's a good number.
Yeah, and my name is Henry.
I'm Chloe.
And
you go.
And you?
Battle of the Henrys.
No. So, and joining us once again, it's our good friend Henry Wilkinson.
You deserve an introduction.
It's me.
Or Henry number 2, yes.
And you have your little Lighthouse sweater on.
Oh yeah.
I was just talking about this with the lady who cut my hair today. She was like, "Have you seen the Lighthouse?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's talk about it." And that's like the only time I fell out of the movie when I was like, "I want one of those sweaters."
All right.
And you've got one, Henry.
It's cold. It got very cold quick.
It's the perfect sweater.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Go
Thank you
live in
so
a
much.
lighthouse.
Is it woolly? I'm gonna.
Oh.
No, it's nice. It's not even woolly. I hate wool. It itches.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not very comfortable. No.
Yeah.
You gotta mix some.
But I did just buy a
alpaca
wool
and then
sweater
some-
for looks.
Shoot.
So
The aesthetic.
Ooh.
you're gonna layer in the winter anyway.
Yeah.
It was from Goodwill. It's not like it went great, but it was so cute. It had a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cute.
It's never gonna beat your like sparkly beaded
I
Tarjay sweater
know.
though.
This is like my white whale now. Is that right? White whale? No, is that the
Albatross?
game? No, not Albert. Well, maybe.
I don't know.
Whatever. Moby Dick reference here.
Mm.
Because I keep trying to find. I've been running around being like, "Where's my glitzy sweaters at?" Because I had a beautiful sweater from Target last year.
Nice.
It's like they
It's
don't exist
the
anymore.
ball,
Yeah.
and there's no sparkly sweaters around,
What's the deal?
and it's got me sad.
Yeah. Although I liked the one that you wore this morning with like the letters on it that was like embroidered. It was cute.
Thank you, Henry, because
welcome.
you're sweet as pie. This
Oh.
jumper, may I call it that, causes me so much grief because everyone comments the most annoying things about it. I'm like, yes, it says bon voyage, so leave me alone.
Yeah.
Don't. It should be a subtle message.
To voyage.
Yeah.
So let me be bon.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm not kidding. You'd be shocked. I wore it last Friday to Shabbat dinner. The rabbi in the middle of his thing makes a joke about bon voyage. I said, I'm never wearing this again. Everybody.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So today...
No, I'm not done. And then people, because I like do like art stuff, right? Henry,
Right.
I'm sure you deal with this too, right? I'm sure you deal with this. And they're
Did
like,
you make
"Oh,
that
did you
yourself?
make this?"
Did
and
you
then
sew it?
Yeah, and then I'm like, "Oh no, I could never." And then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, like, oh, so you're human trash then because you didn't
Jesus.
make that."
And see, I get it too sometimes when I'm wearing something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I didn't do it. And they're like, oh, but you totally could. So why did you spend money on it? And I'm like,
Do you know how much time it's been? I can
Do you
appreciate
know?
that. Huh?
We're all busy.
It was a gift from my aunt.
Right? Ugh.
Wow.
Simpson?
Yeah, of
Love-
course.
of
We
course, we
love
love.
Simpson.
Let's get her on the podcast.
Oh, please. You've met Cindy.
Oh, yeah.
Think I'm I can't even think of the
I know her.
expression right now. Loose cannon.
Oh, yeah?
You think I'm a loose cannon. Cindy is a game of Russian roulette.
Wow.
Yeah. You're behind a cannon.
I would
You're
hope
not
so.
behind Russian roulette.
Okay.
It's right there.
It's right there. Exactly.
Spin the wheel.
Spin it.
Is that
Yeah.
the terminology?
So
No.
today...
It's a gun. Have you played Russian roulette?
No.
You're thinking roulette.
I'm thinking roulette.
That's
yeah.
not threatening.
Okay.
Russian roulette is where
There's a gun.
there's one
There's
there's
a
you know what
gun.
Russian roulette is.
Yeah, with the gun.
There's
and the
one
bullet.
there's one
And
bullet.
then, like, do-do-do-do-do-do, and like
and you spin it, and
and you
whoever it
pick it up and,
lands
like,
on
bam.
has to try it out.
on themselves or
Yes,
on someone
on
else?
Yeah,
themselves.
and you keep on... You pull it
It's
one
not
at a time.
the film modes do not endorse Russian
We don't
roulette
endorse this
as,
at all.
Hashtag.
yeah,
Yeah.
as a
Hashtag
recreation.
roulette gate.
So yeah, today we're going to be talking about doing another double header. We're going to be doing Doctor Sleep, the new Stephen King Shining sequel.
I think you mean the new Ewan McGregor movie, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And then also a review of Jennifer Kent's The Nightingale as well, which is now on Hulu.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt again.
Oh, it's fine.
Is she the third member of the little trio? No. Is
Yes.
she Babadook?
Yes, she is.
She's Babadook? This was a horror movie? Okay.
I would say it has elements of horror.
Sure.
I don't know if I would call it that.
Well, they
now,
do. They're the little horror trio.
It's like true horror.
Yeah.
Sure.
I say it weird too. Sorry.
How do you say it?
Horror.
Horror?
Horror.
Yeah, that's fine.
Horror.
It sounds like
Horror.
Horror.
I
maybe
need
that's
to
why I say
enunciate. Yeah. Horror.
horror.
Horror. Horror.
Anyway.
There's some horrors in there. Oop.
Yeah. And then we actually have a listener question about that whole discussion, weirdly, about the trio director.
I'm not surprised because Henry. Wakey.
Oh, yeah. That's no context for people. Yeah, and it includes Mike Flanagan of Dr. Sleep, so it's we might just include that into the reviews.
My
I don't know.
psychic stuff's really been going off lately. Is what we're talking about.
Yeah, and then we have some other stuff we watched, all of the usual stuff. So thanks so much for joining us once again.
Thank you.
And Henry, thanks for coming back on. It's always
yeah,
good to have you on.
Thank you.
and I'm here.
Yeah, Chloe,
No,
thank you.
I didn't mean it like that.
Thank
I
you.
meant,
And I'm here too.
No. I meant Henry and I are here simultaneously,
Yeah,
which is very
we're here
exciting.
Yeah,
together.
because you missed
Your
the
legs
last
were
one,
hurting
so it
last
was just the two of
time.
us
Yeah.
the last time he was on. But
Sad.
yeah.
Big sad.
Well, how are y'all? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah.
Henry got a little glimpse into my world this
Yeah.
morning. How fun.
Those kiddos are so cute.
Yeah, so once a year, which I think I've talked about on here before, it's like the best day of the year.
Literally, yeah.
The preschool for which I work, the 4-year-old classes come to the pottery place where I work and make ornaments.
Yeah. The Harry Potter stuff, right?
No,
No, that's something else.
that's a lot of
Butterfingers.
That's other stuff.
Sorry.
We do it there though. Same place.
It was
So
close.
you're not wrong.
Well, it's not right.
Different
He's
time of the
certainly
year.
not correct.
No.
But you know,
Try to
he's
save me there.
connecting dots.
Okay, well.
and that's important.
He sees the dots.
I see him.
He recognizes that there are
He's
dots.
scribbling over the dots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Best day of the year.
Yeah.
Kiddos.
And Henry was there, so he got to see all my little BBs.
Oh, cool.
He met have I talked about the Manson kid on here? I don't know if I've crossed that
No.
line. I think I have. I've definitely
Let's-
talked to you about it, so I can't
Just
remember.
a refresher. What are we talking about here?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I should have it on the record. He was well behaved today, but
Yeah.
he knows.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's
I feel like they were like, "Who is this weird mustache bearded
no.
man?
There's only
We must
one.
behave
There's only
ourselves."
one kid I've ever been concerned about the future of. Like this kid is concerning. Like he's like, I'm worried he's gonna be like,
Is he like
Manson, like on that.
kill squirrels or something?
No, well, not that I know of, but he's like, he's done hunger strikes to get what he wants. He's locked other kids in stall. But he's like really smart about it. He'll like get other kids to beat up other kids. Like he's scary. I'm not
that's-
kidding.
He delegates.
That's
He's a-
Manson. That's the hints.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's
don't
the
be
first-
like that. He's and all the kids in the one kid all the parents mentioned in the conferences was this kid. Like he's the one kid. Even kids don't play with him. There was the one kid they mentioned is like, like
Wow.
he's got that. Like he probably will be president.
Oh gosh.
Right. Well,
I hope not.
not a high bar.
He could turn out great, but there's something to him, and I'm just a little.
He's working with something.
He's like we gotta talk about Kevin, bringing it back to movies.
Nice reference.
Thank you.
Nice one. Nice one there.
Deep cut. but he's cute, normal looking and everything. So,
Yeah, that's good.
but you met some of the best kids. We
Yeah.
love Jeffrey. I could just go on
Jeffrey.
forever. So don't let me. But anyway,
Minchun.
I live.
Oh my
I
word.
live for Minchun.
He was the sweetest.
He is everything. I live for Minchun.
Yeah.
Also, he's always dressed amazing.
I know, he looked so flawless. Was he the one that said that the dark green was beautiful?
That's Jeffrey.
That was Jeffrey. Okay. See, those are the two.
Yeah.
I love them.
Basically, all the Asian boys were great.
Yeah. Right, like the
what can
three
you
that
do?
I was working with at the end,
Yeah.
and they were like, coming up with these strange scenarios about me like digging to Chicago and like
they love digging,
right?
They love digging.
Who doesn't?
You know?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we should say, so big announcement.
What is it?
Well, the coming this weekend, got a bonus show, which both of you are invited.
I haven't
officially.
heard anything about it.
The Kristen Stewart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Kristen
This
Stewart.
is the first I'm hearing.
Okay, Chloe.
Well, I heard that you heard about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
where am I right now?
Not on Facebook.
What is this?
Yeah, so I guess in honor of the Charlie's Angels reboot coming out this Friday, starring Kristen Stewart, we are going to be doing a Kristen Stewart bonus show with our friend Jacob Number One.
Jacob Number One.
Yeah, because she's his favorite.
I do miss Jacob Number One.
She's his favorite actress.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's her biggest fan.
And so we're going to be talking a lot about all that stuff. We're going to be doing. What's that?
I can fight. Okay, Jacob Number One, we've grown very close. Like we've bonded.
You're best friends.
Wow, we've bonded a lot. It started out a little rocky.
Sure.
But we got great. It just happened one time. Remember?
That it worked or that it went
Basically,
badly?
he just started agreeing with me this one time. And I was like, wow, we're best friends now.
He started saying yes to Chloe and stuff.
Yeah, it was great. But now, on the Kristen Stewart bonus show, it's my chance to argue with him that he can rep for Kristen Stewart, and I can be like, you know who's better than Kristen Stewart? Robert Pattinson.
Sure. Well, yeah, so...
Did you hear she said she would have married him if he asked?
Really?
Wow, I thought she was gay.
She's bi.
I'm shook. I thought she was super gay.
Yeah. No, she's like super bi.
Whoa.
Cool.
Which is even more iconic. Because visibility. Y'all.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
But that one is going to be available at thefilmbuds.bandcamp.com. We're going to record it on Saturday evening, maybe. I don't know. Sometime on Saturday. We're going to be doing the first Twilight, Adventureland, Clouds of Sils Maria, Snow White and the Huntsman, Personal Shopper, and Certain Women.
I can't watch Personal Shopper. We've talked about this. I'm scared to death of that movie.
It's not that weird.
No, I have because Henry, remember I have recurring nightmares about it, and I've never seen it. We've talked about this.
That rings a bell, but you can miss that one. It's okay. And Henry, of course, you are invited as well.
I really, really want to come, so I hope I'm able to make it work.
Yeah, and
you love Kay Stu?
Yeah, I love her.
Shoot. Yeah. Am I the only one who doesn't like her?
No, okay, I really didn't like I did not enjoy her as a person or an actress until like a few years ago. Like something, I don't know what happened, but like something just
I would say the same.
I think
it
might have been like when she cut her hair and started being all like wild and stuff, and I was like, oh,
cool.
You're not what everybody has said you have been this whole time, you know.
We're not doing a Panic Room.
Nah. Well, I mean, we'll touch on it. But and I will, even since that one will be not available on the main podcast feed, I will release a few minute intro on the main feed, so that way you will know when it's up, and I'll put all the links to it and everything, and so you can get a little sneak preview. So, but you got to pay that $1 minimum.
It's a minimum.
Yeah, I encourage you to go higher, but. Hey, I can't control it.
Yeah.
200% is only $2.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Should be fun. Anything else, y'all? Or should we jump in? We got some big movies to talk about here. So
big.
Yeah. All right.
And I know
we got a lot to say.
Wilkie's got thoughts.
Yeah, Chloe. I cornered Chloe on Monday, and I was like, "You gotta listen to me."
It was actually so funny. At one point, no, because I love you and I love listening to you. And at one point, I was like, "Stop!"
Yeah, because I started saying things and she hadn't seen it yet, and I was like, "But I need someone to talk to."
I know, but I'm so interested because I feel like we have opposing views.
Oh, interesting.
Ish.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I'm interested to hear.
Please tag Jacob Tremblay in this episode.
Okay. So
he's Flounder.
Is he Flounder?
He's
That's
Flounder.
freaking adorable.
I know.
Wait, is he actually gonna be in there? Or just a little voice?
I hope that he's actually like in it as like a cute little like fishy boy child.
God.
But he's gonna be adorable.
So let's get into our first review, which is Dr. Sleep, and we have a clip. Let's take a listen.
When When I was a kid, there was a place. A dark place. They closed it down and let it rot. But the things that lived there...
Hello, Daddy.
They come back.
Not many ride the bus this far north. You're running away from something?
I'm running away from myself, I guess.
Hi. You can hear me. You're magic. Like me.
I don't know about magic.
Okay, so Dr. Sleep
That was
is...
a great clip.
It was. So
I'm gonna stop doing that joke. I've done it twice now, and that was more than enough.
It's
Overstayed its welcome.
directed by Mike Flanagan, and it stars
Ewan McGregor. The true, if you ask me, the only person I ever want to sing our song. Sorry, hot take, but
also Rebecca Ferguson.
no, your song. I said our song because to me it's he and my song, but your song by Elton John.
Kylie Curran.
True.
Can that be the music at the beginning?
Which one?
Ewan McGregor singing your song.
Maybe. Cliff Curtis, Emily Allen Lind. That's about it. And the
Did you
synopsis.
get the little girl?
Yeah, that's Kylie
Proud of
Curran.
you.
Thank you. Years following the events of The Shining, a now adult Dan Torrance must protect a young girl with similar powers from a cult known as the True Knot, who prey on children with powers to remain immortal.
Whoa, I get some extra information there.
Yeah, I don't think they said that name at all in the
No,
movie.
yeah.
not a one.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I don't need it. It's not essential.
We had
info.
enough fun names.
They had a lot of crazy names.
Crawdaddy. Crawdaddy. Shout out.
Crawdaddy. It was Crowdaddy, but we thought it was Crawdaddy. Either way, it's good.
Yeah.
What was the pixie cut? Like Stabber Andy or whatever?
God, my least favorite
So
part of the
annoying.
movie. I wanted it to be Elle Fanning.
Yeah.
Henry thought it looked like
Oh.
Carey Mulligan. I thought she looked like Elle Fanning.
I could see it.
She was the worst. She was the actual worst.
Yeah. Not a fan.
And not because like the girl is a good actress. Like
Yeah.
it was just the worst.
It was a lot.
sorry, girl, not to crush your. You don't give a crap what I say. So you were in a movie, so YGG.
Yeah.
But you were. Ugh.
Yeah. Get over it. So.
She got to touch Ewan McGregor. What do I care?
Yeah,
true.
that's fair.
Whomst am I?
Whomst are we?
Yeah. So yeah, this one is the highly anticipated sequel to The Shining.
It's a sleeper.
Yeah. And
Not because it's boring, because nobody is seeing it.
yeah, which I mean, I guess I can see a little bit, but
Yeah.
because we've already had a Stephen King horror epic.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a different audience. I feel like this is a lot more for like the 30s.
Yeah.
The
I feel like
30s
this
and
is
the
for older
40s.
people and the snobs. That
Like
are
us.
Yeah, I guess so. No, but like, horror buffs that are like, oh, I only like the true horror stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It Chapter 2 is so like
Oh,
classic,
yeah.
that sort of
Funny and
deal.
who
Yeah.
wants funny?
Yeah.
Me.
I like it.
Me too.
Well,
Made me cry.
we
Me
can
too.
kick it off to our guest here, Henry. What did you think
Yeah,
of
we'll
Doctor
kick it over to you.
Sleep?
He has
Now,
interesting thoughts.
Are you a
Yeah.
fan of The Shining? First of all,
No.
Oh!
But
hot take.
Whoa!
yeah,
Hot take.
because
Ah!
first and foremost, I am a fan of Shelley Duvall and I'm a human second. And so
That's okay.
yeah, the fact that she was like so mistreated, I can't like
This is fair enough.
I can't watch the movie anymore because like I liked it before I knew like what a horrible person, I'm not even gonna say his name, was to Shelley Duvall. Like she has enduring trauma to this day
And she
because
gave
of what
us
he did.
the greatest gift of all. I dare to say, Shelley Duvall gave us the greatest, at least to me in my life, literally the greatest gift of any form of media I've
Yes.
experienced.
Most
Fairy tale
formative.
theater.
Shelley Duvall's fairy tale theater.
That is like my biggest goal in life is
Yeah.
to restart Fairy Tale Theater.
Please.
Because all the money went to feeding children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can get Harry Styles to be the McJack, except actually that's Asian. But we can do things, okay?
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I'm in.
We'll make it happen. I'll design costumes.
See?
But yeah.
You'll do some
Edit.
sound, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll just sit there.
Yeah.
Talent.
Yeah.
Talent.
But yeah. So I mean,
I feel
don't
like Henry
hate
would be the
movie,
Frog
but-
Prince.
Oh.
No, not in a mean way. Not in a mean way. Not in a mean way. That was like my favorite one. That was Robin Williams.
It was
a good
Robin
one.
Williams.
Oh,
That was-
I'll
it was
take
really
that.
good.
In a
It was
frog
really good.
suit.
It was a really good
It was
one.
so good. And who was the princess?
Terry.
Terry Garr.
Yeah, Terry.
Love her.
So good.
Yeah, perfection. So yeah. Anyway, I like The Shining. It's fine, but I like have beef with it because I love Shelley Duvall so much.
Fair enough.
Where's the beef? There's the beef.
There's the beef right there.
Well said.
Yeah. Don't mistreat women, y'all.
True.
With it, I mean, like, it wasn't even something that she like consented to. Like, yes, you can verbally and physically abuse me, like, for the art. It's like he just decided to do that, and
I'm not.
It's not okay.
I do not know what we're talking about.
Henry, do you want to spill the...
So basically the reason why Shelley Duvall always looks like she's about to like break into tears or why she's like shaking and stuff. I mean, she is a really good actress, but everybody on set was like belittling her behind the scenes and like shouting at her and verbally abusing her between takes, and then like they kept
for
making
her performance.
Yeah, but like they didn't tell her, and so then they kept like
Gotcha.
reshooting and reshooting, and so like basically all the takes that you see in the movie are her like at the end of her tether about to like mentally break.
Interesting.
And she was only told after the fact and like never compensated or tried to be what's the word, like retribution rectified. Yeah, like there was no attempt to like apologize for that.
Yeah.
So
well, it's almost like with the birds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah. It seems like a trend from sort of like that time period of just like really mistreating your actors. For the high art glory or whatever.
Yes.
And that's how a lot of
vision.
visual artists were too, like Jackson
absolutely.
Pollock, all the assholes that were
oh my god,
obsessed with themselves. So, anyway, I'm over it.
Basically all of them, honestly.
That's how
this is true.
Bleep his name, Kubrick. Hey. That's how I feel. He's like
# Final Portrait, am I right? Give me that high five. I love that movie. Yeah. Have you seen that movie?
I mean,
have you really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
You hated it?
I mean, I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you the high five for
hugely,
referencing it. Yeah, check out that review.
Oh yeah, Cooper's in it.
Cooper, yeah, he was on that. He didn't see it, but he was there.
That's right.
Good enough.
How do you guys feel about the original Shining?
I love it. I rewatched it a few months ago, and it held up completely.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing.
I think it holds up as a film. Like it's very well done.
Oh yeah. Totally.
I think Kubrick's I think the K word is an utter master of film.
Yeah, well, we just talked about it on. What's the movie?
What are you talking about?
Clockwork Orange.
We just talked about it.
We reviewed that.
But
I got that.
He obviously had a lot of issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like most men of that time.
Well, but yeah, it's obviously not worth the trade-off generally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's obviously if you're good enough at your craft, you shouldn't need any
and Shelley Duvall is, as we know.
Well, I mean him as a director, he shouldn't need to pull shortcuts or anything like that.
Resort to that,
yeah. But it's aside from objectively, it is an excellent movie.
It is a very classic. I mean, it's a classic for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson, come on.
Mm-hmm.
He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Nicholson is a king.
Mm-hmm.
And Shelley Duvall is amazing, but
of course.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know. Really, I mean, it's Jack's film. I think.
Oh yeah.
So
every film he's in, am I right?
Pretty much.
We can talk about Jokers all day. Who's really the best Joker?
Ooh,
Mark Hamill.
Jack Nicholson. Whoa.
No Jared Leto, Chloe.
You want to get punched
I
in the face
joke.
an hour later? I joke. It's not funny. He's like my least favorite human. Not literally, obviously.
That's
There's way worse humans.
Yeah.
But like,
I will
just
no look.
garbage.
I mean, I
He's
like.
just garbage.
he is kind of Henry likes him. Henry likes him.
No. Let me say this.
Oh, you can like.
Look, sorry
But-
to
Yeah.
go off here, but I mean, I like 30 Seconds to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like some of his performances. I liked him as the Joker, but I agree he's pretty pretentious and not the best guy. And I just saw that they released, because he directs movies under a pseudonym, and 30 Seconds to Mars just released.
Oh my God, pseudonym is pseudo name. Chloe is shook. Okay, keep going. I love etymology. Keep going.
So, and they just released a entire clothing line of that director's
that.
name. Just come on, it's ridiculous.
It's gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very full of himself. I will happily agree with that. But
Garbage. Like, he's one of the people I would least want to spend like an hour in a room with.
yeah,
Like,
and-
give me an hour
Who
with.
would you want to have
Give
dinner
me an
with?
hour with the creamsicle. I'll take him all day.
yeah.
I would shut him down. I can shut down
Yeah.
a preschool Manson, okay? I can
Yeah.
shut down El Presidente. It's
Because
basically
he's
the same
basically
thing.
a preschool man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Jared Leto, I got no time for it. I just don't want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Him, I'd be like, please just, you get that side. I'll take the side.
And also, he tries to make himself look like Jesus. So,
Does he?
yeah. I mean, if you look at some of his most recent music videos where he has the long hair, the
Yeah,
beard,
yeah.
he's in a long white
Um,
cloak or like dress of some kind. It's a bit
Yarmulke.
much.
And that's what he
No,
wore to
it's not
the Met Gala like 2 years ago.
Oh,
or
right.
whatever,
Yeah.
Which was like,
And he did the whole head thing a
Yeah.
few months ago. Do you remember that?
that. I wish it. I told you how it would have been
It's
cool.
not camp.
Oh, Henry, you might have liked this. Might have made a camp. I don't know. I would have liked if it was cake and he was eating it throughout the evening.
That would have been camp.
Yeah, that would have been sick,
Just
right?
carrying your head is like, okay,
And-
whatever.
and eating it.
But like,
Yeah,
it'd be like that creepy video that they sent in the emails of like the ice cream person.
You're from a different place than
Okay,
I am.
anyway.
That scared
Not-
me so much that
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
touching Henry's microphone. Yeah, I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. I'm sorry.
I know. Well, you're sensitive about a movie you haven't even seen.
Ah!
And I love you.
Yes. Well, it's that dead brother thing. It'll do
I
it.
know.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Jared Leto's kind of the worst, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Anyways,
Ugh.
Doctor
Yes.
Sleep.
Doctor Sleep.
You know who's not the worst?
Back to it.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor? No, that's bad. I'll get into it. I'm good at accents, Henry.
I know you are. I've seen many of them.
I'm good.
Someone should do a
It just takes me
a
a while
compilation
a while to get into
of your
it.
accents.
But once I get into it, I'm not that bad.
That's not bad. It's pretty good, actually.
He's Scottish, right?
I guess.
He's
It's
Scottish.
from up there.
Definitely Scottish.
What's it called?
Definitely.
If somebody knows,
He's
right?
definitely Scottish.
Okay.
I'm positive.
All right. That's a pretty good accent,
Thank you.
Henry. What did you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Here we go.
Yeah, I have to
Buckle up.
I have to tap back into like my little spiel that I gave when I like
Yes.
cornered you in the
You
kiln
did not
room.
corner me in the kill room.
I didn't, but I was like, so
It
Chloe.
was the hand building room.
It was like the little table.
It was the little table. It's
But
fine.
yeah. Okay. I felt like the running time, it didn't feel like 3 hours, but like there were some parts where it dragged a little for me, but it kept me engaged the whole time. And if there's like one thing that I can't really abide by, and that's why Nightingale like was uncomfortable for me too, is I really like don't do kid or infant violence stuff.
We were talking about that during the movie. There's no
Yeah.
one else in the theater,
Yeah.
so it was okay.
Oh,
That's
it was
fine.
a joyous occasion for
Yeah.
Clobo. I could just talk poor Henry.
Talk.
Talk through the whole movie. It was
Yeah.
great.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just no Tenet. All right, Chloe, we gotta agree on that one.
I told you I would never during a Nolan movie speak.
During Doctor Sleep, I didn't mind it.
Okay.
It was just us. We were chatting. It was fun.
And I feel like there are moments in Doctor Sleep where like it's quiet for a while where you could speak.
We were quiet for some parts.
Yeah.
But like it's, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a very dialogue heavy film, or at least a lot of the developments aren't really driven on like conversation.
Sure.
So
yeah.
But yeah, kid violence, not a fan of it. And I felt like there were some scenes that were like drawn out a little longer than they needed to be. Like the bit at the beginning where you have like the little girl.
I missed that.
Okay. Well,
yeah. So Chloe missed the opening scene, but she saw everything else.
I didn't have they still carded me. I'm 23 years old.
Wow. They carded me.
I said I got $10 in my pocket. Great. I'm just gonna run in because I'm late.
Yeah.
Then this 2-year-old said, "Can I see you already?"
The guy with the perm?
Yes.
Oh,
it's not his perm, it's just his hair.
He complimented my scarf. He said, that really works.
Why are all these dudes in love with you?
I don't know.
Why aren't any of them in love with me?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Wait, where was this?
Timberline.
I think I know the person that you're talking about too. Annoying.
It's little Napoleon Dynamite, okay? We all know who we're talking about.
Because when my mom and I went to go see Maleficent, we were running late, and my mom wanted to go buy popcorn, and he was like taking forever, and she was like, "Can I literally just like keep the change? Give me my popcorn. I want to go see Angie Jolie." Like,
true.
Yeah. Anyway,
Angela Jolie.
But
haven't heard that one yet.
One of my friends, Axel, like makes up fake celebrity names for celebrities. Anyway,
I like it.
Yeah, me too. But the opening scene that you missed was like this little girl and hat lady. She was like, "Oh, look at my hat. I got some flowers."
Rosie the Hat.
Yeah, and then like all of the buddies just sort of like came in, and then like you didn't see anything, but you knew what happened. You know?
Okay.
And I'm fine with like that sort of thing. I just don't like seeing like
the other one,
kids, like
the other one.
Yeah,
But
Criminal Minds episode.
Have you read the book?
No.
Apparently, it is the most intense thing one could ever read in the book. So,
well,
you gonna jump on that?
Nah. It doesn't. In a weird way, it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah.
I think it would if I read it though. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It didn't. When I was watching, I said, "Oh, this is what Henry's talking about. This is pretty bad." But I was just very upset about it. But it didn't bother me because I feel like there was very clear in this movie, like black and white, good and bad, which made it less destructive outside the movie to me. Like I don't think it could.
It's clearly like a fantasy. It's not, striving for truth.
Well, also like people doing it are evil, like straight up evil people.
Yeah.
Like that's the point.
They're not even people.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like
they're
creatures
evil.
or whatever.
They're
like the movie even said that they were like they're not even human anymore.
Yeah, and is that a spoiler?
Basic. Oh, edit it out. Oops,
I got you. I'm the master of that.
The vampires.
It was very Twilight.
Yeah,
it was.
Her Rebecca Ferguson got that Twilight look going on. I said, "Girl, you work it."
I liked her
Johnny
sort of
Depp
like
tribute band
knockoff Stevie
look.
Nicks vibe.
Yeah. We said Johnny Depp tribute band, but
that's what they look
see
like.
it.
Stevie Nicks as well.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, Henry
Like
really
wannabe
liked that
Stevie
one.
Nicks.
Oh,
I hadn't thought of that.
but
Shoot,
yeah,
yeah.
obviously, violence in any depiction is pretty rough. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't. It did bother me. I was upset. I was doing my little yoga.
Chloe had a moment.
Oh.
Yeah. But
not that you shouldn't. I mean, it was should have a big reaction to that. So
yeah, but I just was also appreciating how well done it was at the same time.
Yeah,
I think because in like this movie, it's so clearly not. Also, like it's the kid from the clock in the House with the Clock in its Walls, aka Jacob Tremblay.
Crazy! I could not believe it when we saw the picture.
It's not Jacob Tremblay.
Really?
It's the kid who looks just like him.
Yeah.
But it's not him. The whole time we saw I saw it with my dad, right? House of the Clock in its Walls.
Well, yeah, we didn't see it together.
It's not Jacob?
No, it's not Jacob Tremblay in that movie. It's a different kid.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know.
Huh?
It's shocking, I know.
This is the first time
I sat through that whole movie. The first time I realized it wasn't Jacob Tremblay was when Henry was reading out the names. And I said,
yeah.
You didn't say Jacob. And he said he's not in this
Was
movie.
that not Kate Blanchett?
Yeah. That was Tilda Swinton.
What?
Exactly. It wasn't. No.
I could believe it though.
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
God. Have Kate Blanchett and Tilda Swinton been in a movie together?
I think the world would
They might be the same person.
Come on.
I don't know. You ever seen them in the same room?
Oh,
together?
like Alfred, whatever that movie is. Alfred whatever with Glenn Close.
Yeah.
Alfred Hobbs.
Yeah.
Is that it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's
I don't.
just problematic?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the name.
I think it's Alfred Hobbs.
Okay. I
My
believe
first
you.
instinct was Alfred Knobs. It's kind of weird, though. Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lord knows.
Be a good
No
movie.
one needs to see that movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Anyway.
love Glenn. And they're making Sunset Boulevard finally with her. I'm so excited.
Oh boy.
Chloe's not having a good episode.
Oh no.
All my scariest things.
Oh no. You
Can
don't
Armie
like
Hammer be in it?
Sunset.
I'll watch it if he's in it.
Oh, can he sing?
Not like that. Calm down. I'm sure he's got beautiful cadence in his
Okay.
voice. Wouldn't he be perfect in
He
that
would
role?
be very good as long as he can deliver the title number.
Of course,
Because
he
it's got some notes in it.
Of course he can.
I struggle singing it, so
Oh well.
yeah.
Well,
and I
Then who
belt
knows?
in the car.
I didn't even. There's music in it.
Yeah, it's the musical.
I've never seen the musical.
Yeah.
I just the movie. It scarred me for life.
No,
so,
there's like
I'm out.
It's Andrew Lloyd Webber who did Phantom
Ugh.
of the Opera.
Andrew
He's
Lloyd
pretentious.
Webber.
He's pretentious.
He's
I
my
don't like
le-
him.
Put him in his
But-
room with Jared Leto.
Hate him, but I love the musical. It's very.
I only
precious to
like
me.
him in respect to the nanny.
Okay.
That's the only
Yes.
Andrew Lloyd Webber I like.
Aww.
We love the nanny.
And they're doing a nanny reboot too.
With Cardi B.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh,
It's gonna
come
be
on.
amazing.
It's gonna be so cute.
What's your problem?
The Nanny with Cardi B.
It's perfect.
Okay. I'll believe you.
It's
Instead
literally
of
perfect.
Fran's laugh, it's gonna be Cardi's.
Oh, grrr. I can do it. Shoot. Oh, grrr. I can do it halftime. Oh, grrr. There we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but let's get back to Dr. Sleep because I feel like
There's a
we've
lot to talk
gone on a
about.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about with it.
Yeah.
Henry says, I feel like we've gone on a tangent. That's how you know he hasn't been here quite that much. He's
that's
still
fine.
he's not accustomed yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're right on track here.
Okay.
Oh, it's because he last time he was here, I wasn't here, so you guys
Yeah.
were right.
Oh, yeah,
on.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
we
very like
pretty
straightforward.
straight, yeah.
Chloe, I want to hear how you feel about it because we talked pretty extensively on Monday without me spoiling anything, I think.
There was the other thing you
What did I
said
say?
about it. Shoot.
I really liked that the main kids
Oh, you said
family,
not enough Ewan.
Yeah, there wasn't. Okay, yeah.
And I said, what, Henry? He's in the whole movie.
I don't think there was enough Ewan.
He's
I
literally
really
in every
don't.
scene.
No, he really.
And that's coming from me.
I wanted
Yeah.
more. I don't know. I feel like maybe it just like was that he was very subdued in some moments.
I think that might
but
be
like,
The character,
Yeah.
I think the worst thing about the movie was his characters like the writing of the character,
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like
That was my least favorite part.
I
of
think
the
that
whole
might
movie,
have been
which
what
is
it
too bad.
was, that like he just didn't
Underwritten.
have a yeah, and like I feel like
In
I
the
wasn't
beginning. It's a bad
getting
setup.
enough of who he is, and maybe that's because a lot of it in the book is like his thoughts or something, and it's hard to translate. I don't know. I haven't read the book, but I feel like there wasn't enough of his presence. If
That
that
was
makes
so
sense.
funny when you said that. Because Henry said none of you and then, oh wait, it's gonna be a spoiler. Never mind. So
Okay.
skip. How'd you feel about the child violence, Henry?
I mean,
I know how you felt that same way I did.
yeah. Well, I mean,
it was
I
upsetting, but it
Yeah.
even
wasn't-
I mean, I leaned over to Chloe and I was like, Stephen King has a thing about
Yeah.
brutal child murders,
Yeah.
but I mean, it was
I
shocking.
think he has a thing about childhood trauma.
That's what I think too.
and
And
the
the
way that it
simplest way
manifests
to
itself
depict it.
is
the
Sure.
least I would say the easy, and what I mean by like easiest way to depict it, as in like the least emotionally vulnerable way to depict
Yeah.
it is through violence, or the way it feels.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening, the way it feels is
It feels like this
it
horrible.
it is violent. Whatever.
thing. Yeah.
Childhood trauma tends to be violent, and whatever manifestation, the way to
Mhm.
view that is
Yeah.
physical.
I mean, I thought it was effective. It
Yeah.
went on quite long,
he
but I thought
He did great.
Mhm.
I feel
Who,
bad
Mike?
for him. Huh?
Who? Oh, the kid.
Jacob or non-Jacob?
We gotta find his name. I feel terrible for him. I'm worried he's gonna have a stunted career.
Yeah.
Because he looks just like Baby Tremblay, and because he's really, really great. Wasn't he good?
He was excellent.
And poor baby looks just.
Yeah. What's gonna happen when he gets older and they don't look the same?
Jacob's getting all that they're gonna look exactly the same.
Really?
I think they have the same face. It's weird.
I wonder if they're like long lost, like separated twins or something.
They're gonna be. They gotta do Parent Trap. They gotta jump on this opportunity. They gotta do Parent Trap. They
Disney
gotta do
Plus,
blah, blah. They gotta do blah, blah.
Parent
they
Trap
gotta do all the
3.
things I can't think of. They gotta do Twitches.
Sister.
Yeah, the Twitches.
But with brothers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
brother Twitches.
Did you know that they're doing a sister reunion? Like just one episode, I think.
Oh,
but
well,
like
guess
Tia
who's
and Tamara.
watching that?
I
Is
know.
Taj in it?
I don't know.
He better be. Let's
Yeah.
get that smart guy in there too. Oh my god, remember that one where they made their grandparents young?
Yeah.
So good. God, Disney movies used to be sick.
know.
Early 2000s. So good.
Classic.
Did you find him?
Chloe, this is going to blow your mind.
It's
that
not
was
Jacob.
That
It
was
is.
Jacob.
It was
Jacob.
It was not.
Yeah, it was. Look, it's
It
on
was not.
Bradley Trevor. He's look right here on IMDb.
I'm
Confirms it. That shocks me.
Wow.
It's shocking.
Henry says this idiot. No,
And
because
this
the other
idiot.
boy looks. The House on the Clock is
Yeah.
is not Jacob Tremblay.
Yeah,
and
I
I did
believe
not
you.
think. I did not. I made jokes about it. I did not think Jacob Tremblay would be in one scene of a random movie. It's not random, but it is.
He's that
Right.
big of a star. He can cameo now.
It's Jacob Tremblay.
the new Matt Damon?
And he wasn't even
Apparently.
listed in the credits, in the main credits. That's
Really?
yeah. That's why I didn't read it. I mean,
That
I
was
would have.
Jacob Tremblay.
Yeah.
I said it even sounds like it, because it wasn't. Well, he's so
Man,
gifted,
I
this
didn't
little
Hear his
boy.
voice.
Man, 2 shows in a row, we are
Losing it.
blowing
He's-
it.
I
That's
cannot
okay.
wait to see what he does later on in life.
Oh, he's gonna
Like,
kill it. I want him to play
so
Jake Gyllenhaal's
talented
son in everything ever. Also, I'm waiting for. I told you I'm waiting for that drama where Ewan McGregor and James McAvoy are brothers.
Right. Be good.
Be so good.
Love that, James.
We love James.
We love him.
Also Scottish.
Penelope.
Penelope. He wasn't Scottish in Penelope though.
Yeah, but he was
Penelope.
good.
Penelope talk like this. Penelope, come back. Bye, Jessica.
I'm Catherine O'Hara.
I'm Catherine O'Hara. I'm the queen.
Chloe, what did you think of Dr. Sleep?
I am so distracted that was Jacob Tremblay. Okay,
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
it's crazy.
I just didn't think he'd be in such a small role. He was in. Well, no spoiler. Well, we definitely have
Yeah.
spoiled it. It's fine. I think everyone kind of knows. That
Yeah.
Everyone's been talking about it. It's
I
fine.
think so.
But like, I did not think he'd be in such a small role.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm so sorry. And
Such a
look up
small
the House on
part.
the Clock of the World. That kid is good.
Mm-hmm.
They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
That's crazy.
Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, well, he's also grown,
Yeah.
but he
just a
still
little.
got the cutest little voice in the whole world.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yes, the movie in general.
did you feel?
Okay. So I feel like it. Well, I really enjoyed it. Henry, I kept thinking Henry was being sarcastic. We're like, this movie's so good, but the way his I don't know.
This movie
I
is
just-
so good.
I just
joke.
I just kept thinking he was being sarcastic just because it was a dry delivery, but it's
Yeah.
because he was in the movie, but he was
Yeah.
talking. I don't think he's used to that. Maybe, yeah,
No,
no,
it's
it's
new
not-
for me.
He was trying to.
Yeah, he's just learning words.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
doing writing next.
This is so good.
Yeah, he can
Learning
do
it.
his name.
Yeah,
This is
that's all.
great.
Yeah,
Wow.
he gets the R backward sometimes, but
I'll
it's
get
fine.
there.
That was a deep reference. You get it? It was good. Fist bump. Thank you. Okay, so anyway,
I can write my name, everybody.
yay,
So far,
Henry.
thank you so much. I'm
Yep.
trying here.
Anyway. But yeah, so I thought it was very enjoyable to watch. It was like a good adventure movie.
Mhm.
I loved the way they tied in the first movie.
Yeah.
Like I think it passed the test of you can see this one without seeing the first one. It's like a big
Mhm.
test for me.
I
Yeah.
think you could too.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's definitely better if you've seen it.
Well, I think it's like Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah,
you could
exactly.
see that one without having
Exactly.
seen
But
the
it's
original.
way better if you've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It just like enriches the experience.
Yeah, for sure. Like there were lots of Easter eggs and stuff like
Mhm.
like the numbers on the door, like everything. Like, it's just,
237.
you know?
Even though it's 217 in the book.
Well, that's that they put
Yeah.
both. They were both in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching.
It's they did a really good job of doing like lots and lots of King Easter eggs and also like movie Easter eggs.
Yeah.
You can tell he can. I really like him as a director. Oh, because Henry has watched the thing that we haven't watched that everyone else has watched.
Haunting of Hill House. Okay,
he
so
loves.
okay.
It's that dude, and we've been sleeping on that.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was saying to Chloe, we are
it.
way behind.
This director
And
seems
it's the
awesome.
mom from
Yeah.
Spy Kids
on the Flanagan train.
as the mom.
Really?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah,
Shoot.
the mom.
I like
don't
her.
remember her name, but I like her too.
But yeah, he's
actually,
awesome.
I
Is her name
really
Carla?
maybe possibly. I think so. That sounds right.
Hard to say.
But I really like his directing choice.
Yeah.
The way that he sort of like interprets trauma in the horror genre and like uses it as an outlet for like our childhood traumas and how they sort of follow us later on in life. Because when I was watching the movie, I didn't know that it was him who had directed Hill House. And I was like, oh, there were a few moments where it just really stood out to me, like the filmmaking style, but also like a lot of the directorial choices that were being made in general.
Yeah.
Just like felt very Hill House to me.
That's cool that he has a style.
It was yeah.
And
that
he
was one of
seems
my
like a
favorite
really
things
cool dude.
actually.
Yeah.
Unlike who's the last director I hate? Todd, what's his name?
Todd Phillips?
Hate him.
Oh yeah.
There's another one I hated too, but this guy seems really cool.
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde?
I don't hate Olivia Wilde. I just think she should chill.
Shuffle along.
Yeah, she's a good person.
Get your framing right for those Regal
Oh,
movie
come
theater
on!
films.
Let's get it right, okay?
All the diehard movie theater goers will
Speaking
know that
of
reference.
Regal, I miss the mural that they used to have on the inside of the Timberline thing. It's so bland and boring now.
We should do a new one. We should do it.
That'd be
Of
cool.
all of our faves that are like, whenever we're talking about a movie, we say the actor's
Yes.
name instead of the character.
Should just be the Film Buds logo.
Yeah, it's true.
We should have it be like sponsored by
Oh,
Film
yeah.
Film
Buds.
Buds.
Oh yeah,
That'd
blow
be
up.
sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If
I'll be
only
famous.
Timberline could afford to sponsor
Yeah,
us.
if only they had more than 3 people
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
the movies.
Ugh.
But
But anyway, I thought Rebecca Ferguson super strong. I think everyone feels
she's
that
fantastic. I
way.
love her.
She's so good.
She was awesome.
I really liked. I wish there was a little like the parts with she and Ewan McGregor match each other on screen really well. So that was really enjoyable to watch. And that I think was when he was like the strongest. Like I think it's when he had the most to do. Like you said, he was kind of and it did go with the character. He's really good at playing toned down, kind of very internal people.
Yeah.
Which is lest we forget, Ewan McGregor's
Introspective.
such a good actor. Thank you for
Yeah.
that word. Such a good actor. He's in some of my very favorite movies, but we all know he is the love of my life, Edward Bloom.
Yeah.
We all know that, okay? He's also in
The
Beginners.
Flowers.
Beginners is like my favorite. I love
Oh,
that
yeah?
movie. It's so good. Have you seen Beginners?
I have.
In a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
You love 20th Century Women as well, right? By that guy. Joking.
Chloe.
I'm so sorry, Chloe. I just want to make a joke. I didn't mean it. Hey, let's stay friends here.
Will you? Okay, we need to go. We need to go on a road trip to Alabama because the town from Big Fish is still
Yes,
there.
I know.
We have to go. It's like decaying, but
I'm planning on getting proposed to there, so
I
Yeah.
love that. Can I dress up as Helen Bonham Carter
please do.
with an eye patch and everything,
Amazing.
and like
Yes.
bless your union?
Is that a really creepy place to get proposed to?
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
super cool. Let's get a giant catfish and like put it in the water for the photos.
Oh my god, I bet Daniel Wallace will come.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ah! Okay, anyway.
I
Make
feel
sure
like
to live
Steve
stream
Buscemi would
that.
just show up.
Huh?
Steve Buscemi would just like show up for that.
Of course.
Obviously.
Like, oh, proposal, I'm on my way.
Exactly. Tom Hanks, I'll say,
Yeah.
no, we don't want
We don't want you.
We don't want you.
here.
This is not your
no,
Yeah.
no. Helena, yes.
deal. Yes. I'll take Helen over Tim any day of the week, but I think they're co-parenting. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just like us, Henry.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
more or less. My unborn son.
Yeah.
Odd.
Odd.
Let's keep it moving.
So yeah, Ewan was great when he was with Rebecca.
I think I loved the other dude, his BFF.
I know.
no.
I also liked
Billy?
Crawdaddy. Billy, yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
Hey, watch it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
We got a new Brayden.
Yeah.
Lord.
Sorry.
I loved the girl. I thought she was great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She had quite the
Abracadabra. She
had
was cool.
Quite the presence. Maybe not the best little actress in the whole world, but that's okay.
You were loving
I liked
it.
her.
I loved the character. Her character was as poorly as Ewan McGregor's character was written, as what's his name was written.
Mm-hmm.
That's as good as her character was written. Much better than I'm speaking now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abra's character was like the best
Mm-hmm.
heroine I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah.
She was a wonderful protagonist.
I feel like her strength wasn't like shoehorned in. It was just like inherent in her character.
Exactly. And it wasn't like
and it wasn't like hitting you over the head.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, oh, she's a girl, but she's strong.
But she can fight. She's smart.
Yeah.
She can fight.
Exactly.
It's like, no, it's like.
And I love that she wasn't perfect.
awesome.
Like, she's actually dealing with emotions and like, but like, also you're like, is she okay? And you're like, I don't know.
Actually seeing her like work to overcome what's being thrown at her.
And then, oh my God, I can't even say that. I guess that's a spoiler, but like, this movie honestly was so sweet.
Yeah.
All of Stephen King's stuff like has so much.
There's
I don't know.
heart.
Yeah, you've probably read more than I have. I'm too scared to read. I've read The Shining, and I think that's it.
I don't read much
Did you
Stephen
read
King.
It?
I did read it. That's it though.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well, I'm a scaredy cat. Okay, but I don't know. I can't speak to whether, and it's probably both is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
His writing, I guess, sends out of it, like you said, heart, or it speaks to people who have that, who then, put it out there on blast or whatever. But all of his all the recent adaptations, all the good stuff. Oh, I did it again.
All the good adaptations.
Is it adaptations or adaptations?
Adaptations.
Even when I get it right, I get it wrong.
Except for Pet Sematary. Not a great one.
I didn't see that.
I still haven't
You're
seen
the
it.
only one who saw it, Henry.
It's not great. I would say it's by far the weakest.
Is anyone famous in that? Right?
The older guy who's hilarious. Oh, Jason Clarke is in it. But
oh God.
Yeah.
That's
no, it's
anti-famous.
It's like
my least
it's like a guy, like a good guy that you like.
That I like.
He's funny. I don't know.
My brain is telling me someone who probably isn't. Oh, I can picture him. Shoot, the guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
Is it him?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What's his name? He's on Broadway, Henry.
Really?
Yeah. What's his name? Bald, famous. His name
Bald,
John.
Famous.
No.
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow.
Okay. got there.
Yeah.
It's him. Yeah, he's in it.
Interesting.
Okay, that's weird that I knew that. Good job, Brain. That's what we keep up with, Brain.
That's what you
weird.
remember.
Come on. Anyway.
Yeah.
But okay, so basically overall writing super good, except for some reason maybe they were worried because they were tapping back into old material, or maybe they took it for granted, like we know him. Maybe they identified too much with the character, because I know that happened. Like Stephen King very much identified with the character, like for like The Shining he wrote while he was in states of self-abuse, whatever.
Yeah. And also like moving away from alcoholism and stuff like that, like substance.
That's what I mean. Yeah. And then Dr. Sleep he wrote once he was like 10 years sober or whatever. And then the director's in similar boat, and Ewan McGregor is also in similar boat. So maybe they all kind of took what they know to be because of the character, and just in the beginning. In the end it was great. But just the kind of it's always eventually. That I think it's common with books too. And I was watching something else with the same deal. What else did I watch with the same deal? Somewhat like the exposition just in the beginning is just kind of like, all right, but also, okay, this is not enough, but also this is taking a while, but it's also not enough. You're just skipping a whole set. What did we do last week?
Lighthouse.
No, what was the other one we did?
Light Between Oceans.
Oh, The King. It's the same with The King.
The King.
The King.
Oh.
The King.
Sorry.
Timothée.
I'm sorry. No, because I had Light Between Oceans in my head. I thought we were talking. No, we did Jojo Rabbit and the King last week. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway.
Ooh, I'm off.
But it's it's the same with the King. Remember how I said in the beginning of the exposition they like started with him being all blah, and then the character just blah, and totally different in like 2 seconds, and you're like, excuse me, what? It's the exact same thing. So it's like an issue with like the lead, like the the dude who's the hero, the anti-hero turned hero, whatever, and you're like, okay, we get it. They drink and then they stop drinking, and then they change their hair, and everything's perfect. What are you talking about? That's not how it works.
No.
I just got a haircut. I'm still a hot mess.
You look great.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But hey, just because you trim your beard doesn't mean all your problems go away.
Exactly.
No. Right?
That's it. You know?
We just do dramatic things to our hair when we're struggling.
I'm okay. It wasn't dramatic. I just literally got 1.5 inches cut off of my hair. We're fine. Anyway. Yes. But no, so other than that, I thought it was really good. It was solid. It was entertaining. It was fun to watch. Like, it was cool. They had lots of cool... Henry and I were living for that cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
The cool stuff was good.
The cool stuff was sick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you elaborate on cool
like CG,
stuff?
I don't know.
I would say the surreal moments of any kind.
One of my favorite moments was when Rebecca was like...
Oh, here he goes. No, we know you're going to say be quiet.
I know. I'm not going to say anything. But you know.
The Big Lebowski?
Sure.
Yes.
And you know, everything that like ensues afterwards without delving into too many details, but like... They were dealing with some heady stuff, and like I liked the way that they interpreted it.
They got me with some things
visually,
too, and I said, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
and I love the car ride. Won't get specific.
Oh yeah,
but that was a moment when I was quiet.
Yeah,
I was quiet during that, but it was just really good. And I love the relationships. Yeah. I love about this movie, and also even a little bit in the Nightingale. I just love when a movie just like certain plot points are just like good people.
Yeah,
because they do exist. Like they just.
It's just like little moments of people being good to their fellow humans.
Yeah, that's
just
necessary
because
for
they can.
For the plot, because it's necessary in life to have those people, and hopefully it dominoes.
And it's
whatever.
Easy to focus on just the bad, but like
Ripples.
the good is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's down that. It was sick. It was dope. I loved the references to The Shining. The end was amazing.
It was dope.
It got better and better. It got better and better, which is the way you want it. Usually, there were like 2 years there where every movie, the last half hour sucked. It was all great, and the last half hour sucked. And I was like, this is horrid.
Clobo can't do it.
Now this year is the year of the first half hour. We need some help, and the rest is great. And I much prefer that. I mean, let's work on it, y'all, but...
Like, ideally, we'd have a movie that was engaging the whole way through.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Could we have that?
Could we?
Could we have
Can we get that annoying babysitter girl out of here? I really didn't like her.
Oh, yeah.
Little Cyndi Lauper with her haircut.
Supposedly 15-year-old.
Yeah, the 25-year-old, 15-year-old. For that role, get a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go there, go there.
It didn't,
Because it didn't hit right because you're like that. She's clearly.
She's like, I'm 15. I was like, are you, sweetie? Are you?
Yeah.
You're like the girls in college that think that you look really young, but you don't because you do a lot of drugs.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
And it is relevant to the plot, so it was like it didn't hit the way it should. It didn't hit
because she's supposed to be.
Yeah. So.
You know, using
that. Oh boy.
Oop.
This is keeping me awake.
Yeah. That's good. I hope so.
You're keeping me awake, Henry.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
So yeah,
I'm not so much.
I am a narcoleptic, so.
Oh yeah. How'd those tests go?
I don't know.
They figure it out. No.
I could have gone back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we have our painting class, so I scheduled it for the 18th. I said I can't miss the last one.
No, you can't. But also, I was gonna say they never figured out like what my mom's deal was, and so she's like 10 years out of this like sleep test thing, still struggling. So good luck. I hope you fare better than her. That doesn't sound optimistic.
There you go.
No, I'm quite sure they found a result because I got to leave early. And that means it's not really good.
But they at least maybe they know something and they can like fix it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Yeah, check out that
movie?
photo on our.
Did you actually put it up? That's so funny. Wait, I want to see it.
Yeah. I'll show it when we.
You have Instagram.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
I don't want to interfere with mine.
It won't.
Oh no! I mean, as long as you're a little ways away, it's okay.
Thank you, Henry. Henry, how'd you feel about the movie?
Well, I'd seen the trailer going in, but I didn't have any real context for what the story was about or anything because I hadn't read either novel, and so I kind of went in a little blank, Chloe.
A little blank.
In many ways. And I gotta say, I can see why someone wouldn't. There you go, Chloe. It's a good show.
That's too. When did you caption it? Amazing.
Has 13 likes so far. Wait,
wow.
double tap so that I like it too. There you go.
Fun.
14.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
I love that you used it as advertisement for the show. That's smart.
Thank you. A little of that music business marketing that's coming into play. But no, I can see why it's not being praised all across the board, and I can completely agree that not all of the parts fit together perfectly or everything is explained all that much. Like, I would not be able to tell you what happens in the movie, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, within reason, but there's a lot of things where I'm like, okay, but let me finish here, Chloe. I mean, in this case, I didn't care. I thought it was great. I mean, like the Mike Flanagan guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guy's killing it. Like, I gotta check out Haunting of
we
Hill
like
House.
Please
him.
watch it.
I'm too scared to watch it.
No, if you guys liked this, it's like no scarier.
Okay.
It's a very similar filmmaking style.
Okay.
Yeah. But I thought it was really, really well directed, and I mentioned to Chloe, it at least for the first maybe 2/3, it didn't even really feel that Stephen King to me. It felt like in that world, but not as though it was playing too much of those tropes, which I really, really liked. I thought Rebecca Ferguson and the Johnny Depp tribute band group was great. I loved her character. Her performance was great.
We loved Grandpa Schnooks.
Crawdaddy, very good.
Crow Daddy.
Crow Daddy.
And I loved all of those characters in that world, and I just
band
enjoyed
of
seeing
misfits.
how it played out. And I also really liked, and unlike a lot of other movies, I enjoyed how extended it was.
Yeah, me too.
Because you could easily see how producers could go in and say, no, let's cut this down, cut that down.
Yeah.
But it just let things play out in real time, so to speak.
Yeah.
And it helped elevate the material
It
even
was a
more.
really sweet movie.
Yeah. And so I thought it was really entertaining and very beautiful to look at, and
You win.
great time.
Yeah.
Great time. So yeah, Ewan was great.
And he was great. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to shame his performance.
No.
I think it was the writing of his
Yeah.
character. I don't think it was. And again, just mostly towards the beginning, he kind of came to life once he met his little counterpart there.
Yeah.
Once
which
they
is
were
good.
interacting with each other, I feel like the third act was
he
definitely
came
the
to life
strongest.
for sure. Yeah.
And that's also, like when they deal with the.
Oh, Henry.
Yeah.
Bleep it. You have to bleep that.
Okay, I will. I promise.
Sorry, Henry.
It's okay.
But yeah,
I feel like that's not a
Yes,
huge
it is.
spoiler,
It's
really.
a spoiler for sure.
yeah,
Okay.
just to be safe.
I didn't say what was gonna happen.
We're all
there.
about that. But yeah, I mean, something about the direction was just so engrossing and really left an impression. Just how things were shot and edited, and it was. I thought it was really, really well done.
Took some risks.
Very much so, yeah. And I mean, I think I prefer this over It Chapter 2,
Really?
which I really liked as well. I know a lot of people didn't, but I thought that was great, and I thought this was even better.
That's a tough call.
So I think I mean I need to rewatch it, I guess, but I just thought it felt very unique in many ways in terms of inspiration and dynamics.
I think this was a better movie. I would prefer to watch It Chapter 2 again, for sure. But Clobo lives for the laughs.
Yeah.
So
No, that's fair.
What can we say?
No, that's fair.
I think that's a good description. Like this one is like sort of high art,
Yeah.
I guess, or more on that side of filmking.
Yeah, I think this one was.
But-
yeah.
I mean, it was a more clear vision.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Muschietti, you kind of
you're a little
you're
muddled.
a mess. You're a mess.
You're a
You lost
mess.
your
You gotta
way.
get it together.
Oh my God, it's like you and me, Henry.
Sure.
I'm at Chapter 2, and you're Dr. Sleep.
All right. Be good Halloween costumes. Actually, we thought of that last night. The Crawdaddy and the
Oh,
Rebecca
yeah.
Ferguson. We had not bad, a pretty good Halloween costume.
Right?
I could see it.
No. You can be Grandpa.
No, thank you.
Yeah. But no,
You can be a little murder girl.
I'm okay.
Dang it. We'll find you
though.
something.
but I gotta get that. I gotta get that.
You want to be Tremblay?
Trailer park where they have the roof
Yeah,
and she can just go
sick.
sit. I love that so much. But
was a
yeah,
good
I just
design.
thought the locations, and I mean, he kind of has this cloudy filter over the movie, or I guess that's maybe his look in general. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that,
I would say so.
I thought in this case it worked. Like any scene at night where there were like lights shooting through the area, I thought was amazing. So
thankfully, it was like night scenes where I could actually see what was going on.
yeah,
Because so often in filmmaking, I'm like, I have to turn up the brightness if I'm watching it on
True.
my phone
Like,
or my computer.
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
What was that movie?
Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
let me see what's happening.
Yeah,
Just let me see.
Let me see. I'm blind.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
And yeah, shoot, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, so in terms of, I mean, it gets into some pretty fantastical elements, I would say, and I don't know how Mike Flanagan pulled it off and made it feel
Real.
earnest and
Yeah.
and
Not just
grounded,
silly.
so to speak.
Yeah.
But he did. I mean, because I could easily see how it would just come off as so goofy and stupid. But I thought it was.
Yeah. And in this like meme era, people could take it.
It had just
as
a
a
really
joke,
pulpy
yeah.
feel to it, which I really liked.
Yeah. Also, like a very small scale feel,
Yeah.
which I also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I love that.
Yeah.
I love a little slice of life story, especially when it's got magic.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like my dream.
Magical realism.
Yeah. It's like Big Fish, but this is like the opposite
But
side
the
of Big Fish.
horror version.
It's like horror Big Fish. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I can. It is a little long, but again, I thought it was just refreshing in terms of how much time it spent on certain sequences. So it reminded me of A Cure for Wellness in that way, where it didn't hit every mark, but it was ambitious in many ways. Yes,
You love A Cure for Wellness.
I do. Gore Verbinski's the best, but Rango,
The creepiest boy in the world. Man boy in the world.
Dane DeHaan.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, he's weird.
He's freaking weird.
Yeah. So.
Isn't he weird? It's weird. Do you know who he is?
I mean, if I had the choice, I would have put someone else in that role.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, but no, I mean, just in terms of ambition, I thought that's what it reminded me of, and it chapter 2 in a way as well. So, yeah, I was really, really surprised about how much I liked it. I think that's why I was so sarcastic. I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
But
I see.
Mm.
Yeah. I really couldn't tell what he was, but yeah.
Yeah,
both
hard
really,
to read.
We both really liked
in
it.
retrospect,
Yeah. I
I
liked it
was
too.
very sarcastic, but
It was probably just like really shocking to you that it.
yeah, it was actually. I was like, wow, this is actually really
quite well
enjoyable.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I knew very little about it going in, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a.
Well, I
nice
mean, now that I
surprise.
know that it's Flanagan directing, I'm like, okay, of course it was good because I
Yeah.
really like his.
Yeah, and so
choices.
now I do really want to go back and watch.
I don't
Haunting
love
of
the
Hill.
name. I know that's Stephen King, but
Dr. Sleep.
Mm.
I don't mind it.
I don't like it.
Hmm.
I think it's misleading.
Yeah, because it's just like one tiny moment in the story. It's not.
That's fair.
In the book, it's a way bigger thing, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's more that, like, I don't know. But also, I think it's how we went into it. Like, although I did compare it to Wolverine.
Logan, you mean?
Logan. Oh, that's why you kept being like
Yeah.
that. You're like, what is this?
I mean, there is the Wolverine
stupid
movie, but
person talking
but
about
I was yeah.
Logan. I meant Logan. I always do that.
It's okay. It's okay.
It reminded me of Logan.
Yeah, which I got
Some
immediately when
ways.
yeah.
When I said
like-
Wolverine.
I kind
for the
of
90th time.
I gave a little nod to
and
myself.
Henry didn't
I was like,
correct
I was
me
like,
to camera.
was like,
You looked off of
I
camera.
was
Said
like-
she
I was
means
like,
Wolverine.
I
I mean
did it.
Logan.
Like
I
on
did
the
a- I did a
Office,
gym,
you
like-
just make eye contact.
I did like a gym nod, like, oh yeah, I got it.
I forgot what I was saying now because I was so upset. Oh yeah, but like I thought it was presented as like very like superhero like that's what everyone was saying or whatever. But it ain't.
There's that legacy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just would have liked a different name, but that's like the dumbest, like
Yeah.
most minute
Yeah.
thing.
No, it's a
I
big
actually
deal.
thought about that too
Oh, really?
afterwards. Yeah, it was like Dr. Sleep. And then I tried to think of like other names that they could have used, and I'm like, I don't know. It's hard. to follow The Shining
of the voiceover work? Because there was a fair bit of it. So
It doesn't count as voiceover.
The inner monologue, let's say, of the different characters.
Great.
I thought it was all right, actually.
It was fine.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was okay. It didn't stand out as like bad to me.
All right. I was just curious.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, also random fact. One of my friends in high school lived on a street Red Drum. And so like it always looked to me like the Red Drum thing. Yeah.
I'm moving.
I know. I was like uncomfortable. So anyway. It just like that's all I could think
Somebody
about.
named that street that.
I know
all
they
I'm
were
saying.
like Red Drum.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean a single other thing.
Mm-hmm. Let's just
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm out.
Yeah. I don't think it's in Chapel Hill or Carborough proper. So
It's probably in Hillsborough.
yeah.
Honestly.
Well, we have the Halloween, the Michael
We
Myers
do have the
house.
Halloween house.
So,
Mm.
which I don't know if you heard the show, but my coworker lives there.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Hey, you know Sam Crummett.
Yeah.
No, but it's not him though. But
I know. I'm just saying.
it's not. Yeah.
I do know Sam though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my coworker isn't the designer of it, but he's one of the roommates in that
Wow.
in that house. Yeah.
Freaking weird.
That's craziness.
And he's a big Halloween fan.
Did he go to Wilmy?
No.
Oh, she just filmed. She just.
Oh, that's
rapped.
right. Yeah. But
Cool.
yeah,
All right.
I might have to go see it again. I don't know. I got a lot of other things to see.
Oh, I didn't like the score.
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
It wasn't memorable
A little.
to me.
Well, it was a little overly
It was
present.
distracting. I wish it was like regular
Ah.
music, like when they're driving and stuff, instead of like. Doo, doo, doo. I wish it was just like some old Johnny Cash or something to make it where it was like staticky going in and out, make it way better. Because the rest of the movie was so like in the world, in the real
Yeah.
world. And that was like you were saying the strength
Yeah.
of it, and then the music was like.
Was that how the music was in The
I
Shining?
did it on purpose.
I don't
okay?
remember.
Oh, I know. It's okay.
No, it's more orchestral.
No.
I think he's really good with music.
Because I know that they did like the in The Shining, like
Oh,
what
yeah.
was the score like? Because I know that they had like the Dies Irae
So I'm more like
motif that they played a few times
The
in this
heartbeat.
one. You know the
Yeah.
So I recognize that.
I mean,
but
yeah. I mean, there
didn't-
was the reprises of the Shining theme, but then there were.
I wasn't sure if they were trying to like match like sort of style of score.
Yeah.
Because I don't really remember The
And
Shining
even
score.
So the
that
rest
much.
of it was so different from The Shining.
Yeah.
Then
Why would you try to match that one element?
It's 40
Yeah.
years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look great, Boo Boo. I'm talking about Ewan, obviously. Oh my God, okay, but I won't. But I lived for that when she was like,
Oh.
I lived for that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, I know what I give it.
All right.
Okay, I give it. It's a little music box. When you open it up, it has like a little projection of little stars, and the
Okay.
stars turn. But the music is kind of brokenish, but it's like, but it's like kind of broken, so it's not as nice as it could be. And it's still got a ballerina, so it's like somebody reworked the music box, but they didn't do like a perfect reworking of the music box, so it's like kind of busted. But you're like, this is still really cool. I'm like, because this technology doesn't really exist, you know what I
Right.
mean? But so it's really
Right.
nice and everything still.
Wow. What an image.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Henry,
Really painting a picture.
out of 5.
I was gonna give it 4 spoons on the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but 4 stars, I think.
Okay. I'll go 4.5.
Yeah.
It's honestly up there for me. It's just more
Yeah.
interesting than a lot of the
It
other
was
movies.
exactly.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Thank
yeah.
the Lord.
Yeah. So cool. All right. Well, I guess we can move on. Get to our second review, which is Jennifer Kent's The Nightingale. And we have a clip as well. Let's take a listen.
Take a listen. That was my Irish singing.
Bloody dangerous riding with that. Blow your head off.
You need to move. Move, boy!
Wait, will ya? Wait! Go the wrong way if you want. Them soldiers went this way.
Okay. So
awesome clip.
Yeah, very good as well. Nicely chosen. So
You've got to get. Hold on. Something way to be treating your brother now. You've got to get into the Irish accent. Wait.
You're getting there.
Which region was she from? She didn't say tink. She said think. Is that any way to be treating your brother now? Okay, we're in it.
All right. So yeah,
Let's do
it
this.
is written and directed by Jennifer Kent, and it stars Aisling Franciosi.
I think it's
Aisling.
Yeah.
Right. Sam Claflin.
Sam Claflin. Wait, this was another wakey moment. Because oh my god, I didn't even know she was in here. Okay, this is another wakey moment because this morning, Henry. Okay, so I watched the Nightingale like right before I came here.
Okay, cool.
Me too.
Fresh.
Yeah, super fresh. Okay, and this morning, God knows why, I was like, "What happened to Sam Claflin?" I was like, "Is he okay? Like, what's going on with him?
Yeah.
Like, is he getting?" I was thinking about his pretty wife. Like, what's up with this boy? And then he popped up in this movie. So, oh my god, hi.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in
Psychic.
it.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. And also Baikali Ganambar.
Wow, you're killing it.
Yeah,
today.
sorry about that one.
I'm not killing it. I'm
And
butchering it.
the synopsis is set in
He's stopping there.
1825. Claire,
Clear?
a young
Claire.
Irish convict woman, chases a British officer through the rugged Tasmanian wilderness, bent on
The bush.
revenge for a terrible act of violence he committed against her family. On the way, she enlists the services of an Aboriginal tracker named Billy, who is also marked by trauma from his own violence-filled past. So, this one, is the follow-up.
An effing doozy.
Yeah,
It was a
it's-
lot. I was painting while I watched it, and there were some moments where I was just like,
Ugh.
okay.
Yeah. My mother saw most of this with me. It was
Did
it was awkward, yeah.
Wow.
She missed a lot of the bad stuff, thankfully, but
Good.
but yeah, this one is Jennifer Kent's follow-up to The Babadook, which came
That's
out
shocking.
a couple years ago.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and which we reviewed on the show earlier in the year, or at least I did with a couple.
I wasn't invited, so.
Yes, you were. And so yeah, and it got a really, really small release, but it just
It was
popped
at
up on
Silver
Hulu randomly. Yeah,
Or the poster was. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if it actually
So-
was. Poster was.
So what did y'all think?
Yeah.
But where to begin?
Mm.
Okay. This is going to make me sound, I'll never get hired as a public school teacher. But if I was a public school teacher, if I was like a history teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I would show this to like my senior class and be like, pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're going to write a paper.
Oh,
Have
You're gonna
fun.
have to write a
Take
paper
the
at the
atrocity
end.
out of the hat.
surprise!
Mm-hmm. You can write about racism. You can write about sexism. You can write about taking other people's
Colonialism.
Yeah, colonialism. You can write about all kinds of fun stuff.
All the isms.
All the isms.
Ever.
Wow.
Ever thought
Except
of.
for a couple.
Except for maybe two.
So that's my first thought. So it was really well done. It was extremely long.
It felt long.
Quite long.
It was
Yeah.
painful. It was painfully long.
It wasn't as long as I thought it was, though. I looked at the runtime.
That's
afterwards.
worse, Henry.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. Like that's why.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It felt extremely long. And not because it was not because of my material was difficult to take in, because it wasn't even those moments that felt long, as the stuff in between.
Mhm.
Like, those were not pleasant, but it was the stuff,
Yeah.
it was the,
There was no
Long
like breathing
treks.
room.
it was lengthy. The acting is fine. I don't like her.
No? Oh, I thought she was
Um,
great.
She was good. I just don't like her. I've seen her in a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
She was
really?
in The Fall.
Oh,
She's been in. I've seen her in a bunch of stuff, and I just never like her. So I'm sorry.
okay. I've never seen her. I don't
She
think.
did a good job. I don't know if it was the direct. I feel like it was probably the direction. I feel like she didn't have much. I feel like Aisling didn't have a lot of say in the character's personality and
Yeah.
whatever. But I didn't really like her journey, personality wise. Like, obviously I didn't like her journey. She didn't either. Okay, that's not what I mean.
Like it's not her fault, but also
that's not
like
what I mean. But like
I didn't like
her
I wasn't rooting for her.
Yeah, she was not. It just wasn't.
I wasn't actively rooting against her, but like there was nothing
yeah.
drawing my support.
No, I wish, and it was this again. The second half of the movie, not even second half. The third act was by far the best part of the movie. Is where the most happened. So that's something, and like there was payoff, but it wasn't like the best scene. I think was when she went into the tavern or whatever. But it's. And I liked Billy a lot. He was good. He brought some, not levity's not the right word, but he brought some kind of like lightness to a very heavy, and not by way of dialogue or anything. Just his presence was very pleasant on screen. I guess kind of that kind of thing. But like, oh boy,
comedic relief.
No, he wasn't. That's what I mean. He wasn't. But like he had a sweetness.
He was sort of like encouraging. Hopeful.
He had something nice, and he also just spoke like a normal person, which is like, thank God.
My favorite line in the whole movie, "Fuck white people," was his. So,
yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I think was this based on a book?
No.
No,
I thought it was.
I feel like it'd be a good book. Like I feel like
I thought it was when I was watching it.
If this was written out, I would have like what I said about. Oh, I said that about that stupid astronaut movie. Ad Astra. I said would have been a good book. This would have been a good book. I would have read it.
Yeah,
you can deal with that kind of pacing in a book. But
it reminded me of like Chinua Achebe's novels.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it had that sort of like vibe to it. So yeah, I think it would have made a good book.
But
maybe something a senior high school teacher would make you read, and then at the end of the unit you watch the movie.
There we go. But yeah, I would make my kids I would do like some Clockwork Orange. Like I would make them eyes open the whole time. Say you watching this movie.
No worksheet to fill out.
No worksheet.
Thank goodness.
No.
I hate those.
No busy work.
But so I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. I'm glad I didn't see it in a theater. Like I'm glad I didn't just have to sit and watch it in a theater. I might be narcoleptic. I probably would have fallen asleep. But that's just because it's boring, not because I might be narcoleptic. I hope now, since I've said so much, I'm not narcoleptic. That'd just be really funny.
I think that's how you prevent it.
Yeah,
You've cured yourself.
Yes, thank God.
Wow.
But yeah, no, her performance wasn't bad. It was just her performance was really good in some parts. I think it was just I think Tremblay was better. Okay. But anyway, I do. Sure. Similar. Okay, at times. So watch it.
All right.
Anyway, but I think it was just like the choice of like how the character handled I was just like, what is this is not working.
Some of her like decisions, I was like, girl,
and just her behavior.
Pick yourself up.
Yes, and I like that she had growth.
Yeah,
but her behavior, she was just like
it was too erratic.
Yeah, it was just angry.
Like, she would make choices that like did not make sense to me.
Well, that
all.
I'm okay with, because I can't see her being in a rational state of mind. So like that I can get behind. What I couldn't deal with was she was just like, and I get being angry, of course, right?
Yeah.
But she was so like, she wasn't just angry. She was like rude. Like it just did not work for me. And you don't have to be like that, trust me.
But she's, fresh off
if anything,
horrible,
exactly. If anything, I would have played it where she was stone-faced and then had a moment of pure anger.
Because there's a moment later on where she breaks and like starts crying. Have that kind of moment.
Yeah. But just like being pissy with everybody, it's not really.
Yeah. But now I completely,
especially when you have no control over any of the situation.
She was so rude to Billy.
She was really rude to Billy.
Yeah. Well, I get that, but also it's just, I think that level of distrust with everybody after what happens is understandable. I feel like, a lot of people would be rude to everybody no matter what, just because you are so broken, so deeply.
You can't see
I don't
the
think
good.
you have the. I think generally you don't have the strength to be that way when you're so broken. But hey,
but then also
we all experience
you're in
life
the
differently.
wilderness. You gotta be.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, it just didn't work for me, especially when you're stuck with these two characters and you're obviously supposed to be like, yeah, girl, go get your thing. Yeah. Especially, it would have worked so much better given what she comes to find about retribution and revenge and what really, makes you feel maybe more whole again and what, whatever, she has this whole
how to like work through that.
She has this whole strife, this inner battle about like violence and blah, 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 right? It would have been a lot better if she was a little more hashtag relatable. Like, it would have been a lot better if you weren't like,
Good review. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This is the one moment where we could have used some of that like hashtag.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Woman empowerment.
Yeah, exactly. I just think it would have been better if she wasn't like, she was so angry. I mean, I get it. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
I know what you mean.
You're supposed to be rooting for her, like you want her.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
you want
really,
her to have that like.
You want her to have
moment,
that moment. It's like the Revenant. You're
care.
kind of driving for her to have the moment, and I just didn't. I wasn't like
fair enough
impassioned for her because she was being the worst. And like obviously I felt for her, of course, blah blah blah, because of the situation. But she wasn't giving it to me, and I don't know if I don't like the actress, so I might be super biased here.
No, but see, I don't know the actress, and I didn't like nothing came to mind when I was watching it that like, oh, I know what she's been in.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't sure like if it was the character or if it was the actress or what. So it might be the actress in like conjunction with the character because she wasn't doing it for me.
Like, I'm gonna get her name wrong because I always think her name is not Frances Pugh. What's her name? Pugh.
No, you got it.
It's Frances Pugh?
Let me make sure. I've been wrong a lot.
I think it's not right. You were wrong literally once and a half. Her name is not Frances Pugh. I always call her Frances Pugh. Is her name
I've
Frances
always
Pugh?
said
her last name is
Frances
Pugh. Is that her name? What did I call her before then? Florence. Florence Pugh?
Florence.
Her name is Florence Pugh, right?
Oh, boy.
Florence Pugh. Frances.
I think her name is Florence.
It's Florence.
Yeah,
it
Florence
is Florence.
Pugh.
Okay.
Yeah, bear with us.
Like, I think Florence Pugh would have been really good in this role.
She would have been good, yeah.
I think she would have brought a little more of the, like, get out of that stupid Ari Aster movie, pop into this one.
Yeah.
I know you.
I didn't love it. He liked it too.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Jeez. gotta see that director's cut.
Yeah, I know. I really want to. I missed it, and I'm really upset.
Yeah, me too.
It showed?
It was only out for like a weekend. I'm like, please let it be out for a month or something for those of us with like busy schedules.
With lives.
Yeah. And also they announced it, and they were like, oh, it's this weekend, go watch it. Like, it was so last minute. But
yeah.
Anyway. I hope it lives somewhere online that we can.
Yeah, well, I mean, because
I'm sure they're gonna put it out.
Blu-ray came out, and I just feel like they're gonna release it.
They're gonna do both.
Re-release
they're gonna
it.
do a deluxe edition for sure.
Yeah.
So
they're trying to get
be
you.
patient.
I'm not double dipping.
Snakes.
Ari.
Wow.
I'm not. So. Yeah.
I think I said Sam Claflin was really good. What they wanted to be effective was definitely effective in terms of the violence.
I really liked. Yeah, I agree. What really stood out to me were her like recurring.
The weird
nightmare
like,
visions.
The witch moments.
Yeah, the witch moments.
Yeah,
which is exactly what it made me think of too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Down. Yeah.
Yo, they're friends. They had their little hangout.
Because I mean that's how it be. Like you know things. Because it would it would be like animals like bleeding or whatever in the forest, and that would sound like her baby crying, and it would like make her relive certain moments and stuff, and like that's really how it is. Like random things will set off trauma for you, and so that and Dr. Sleep, I feel like they dealt with trauma in really relatable ways.
Yeah.
And also like evocative ways that maybe haven't been done the way that they were handled in those two films. Like I really liked those sequences.
Yeah.
That's about all I liked.
I liked it a lot, actually. And it may not have felt.
You have the patience of a saint.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's why.
Yeah. If I had been watched it in a theater, I think I would have noticed the length. But there were times where I had to like pause it and go do something, and so it didn't feel that long. So that I can see it. Like it has a pretty, I think, almost intentionally extended kind of resolution, you know? And so I can see that, but for the most part, I just thought it was a really, really kind of grimy, but really compelling adventure, horror, drama, whatever you want to call it. But I thought she was really good. I really, really liked Billy as well. And Sam Claflin, is that how you say it? Yeah. I thought, he kind of took me by surprise because before that, I hadn't seen him in that many things that I liked him in.
He usually plays the
pretty boy.
The charmer.
Yeah. But
which you could hear a little of,
yeah,
you know, in his self-centeredness.
Yeah.
And that sort
Yeah,
of
with the
deal.
kid.
Yeah.
Which I liked that aspect a lot.
But I liked that relationship with him and the kid. I really liked that a lot. And just that the setting I thought was really original for this kind of film, and especially for what sets it off. Yeah. And just and
the way that they're very critical the entire time about, you know, the foreign
she's Australian,
powers.
I guess, right? The Babadook's Australian.
She is, yes.
Yeah.
I bet she is.
Yeah. And
so she's got opinions.
And even just
this
even
is the episode of Chloe's accents.
Yeah, even from a sound perspective, I thought it was really interesting to watch. And I do find the tight aspect ratio to be a little unnecessary. I didn't think it really added that much. I felt like it could have been.
What was the aspect ratio?
I mean, it was like the box, like I guess 4:3 or
yeah,
and which is what the Babadook was as well, if I'm not mistaken. And so that, I mean, I didn't hate it, but it felt. I get it. It's supposed to feel claustrophobic and maybe a little more.
Is something I loved about the Lighthouse.
Yeah,
the aspect ratio.
And
I think it works really well there.
That worked for that, yes. Yeah. And so maybe having just seen that and seeing this again,
seeing
it's starting
it used
to feel
really well, and then seeing it used almost arbitrarily.
And then also like with A Ghost Story, that felt very unnecessary. Like it.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Hey! I'm excited.
Yeah, that felt. Especially having gone back and rewatched it, that felt pretty unnecessary.
What did you?
I mean, I've seen it since I saw it in the theater. I mean, not just now, like recently, but like that felt like a gimmick. But and I almost felt like that way in this, but still, it was very well shot and well directed, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was really well done.
Yeah, and just not only the setting, but just the actual locations that they chose. I thought were really interesting, and
the plot was really intricate.
Yeah,
which I really liked all the twists. The twists,
yeah.
And I mean, I liked
and the various elements that they incorporated, like the little vignettes that occurred.
Yeah. With
different characters.
Yeah,
throughout.
and then coming. Yeah,
and then also.
However, I still don't want to ever watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not one. It's not one you really want to watch.
I'll show it in class, though.
Yeah,
so you'll have to rewatch it many, many times, I guess. But, yeah,
I'll put my freaking headphones in.
Yeah, but I also liked the ideas about, I guess, what power can do and how power can affect someone, and I think just from a perspective of
perceived power.
Yeah, like if someone is in power, they can get away with these things, but if that's stripped away, how the tide can turn almost immediately on them.
And also how to use your power in ways that benefit others.
Exactly, yeah.
And
so I thought those ideas were pretty interesting. And I mean, the scenes that are meant to be horrifying are pretty horrible, but effectively so. And I didn't mind, I mean, typical me, I didn't really mind that she was unlikable or mostly unlikable. I thought that it was just that
is typical anime.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that's
why we work.
But I thought the dynamics between them were just interesting, and I didn't really mind that they were kind of sharp, especially from her. I found it engaging, and I thought that their interactions with different people with those personalities was interesting as well. And so, I mean, I can see that complaint for sure, especially since it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. You're like, it's close-ups on her, especially from almost the whole movie. So if you don't like her and that's an issue, then
you're out of luck, buddy.
You're done.
It's
but
rough.
At least on a first watch, I don't know on maybe rewatching it, which I won't do probably, but I didn't really mind that aspect. And then, I mean, just the idea of this like period, this look into a world that I hadn't really seen explored that much, for to use a pun there. So. Great, that was a great response. So yeah, I liked it. Similar to Dr. Sleep, I liked it even more than I thought I would. So
there you go.
Cool.
And
I think if I hadn't been watching it for the podcast, I would have just stopped watching it halfway through.
Oh, are you happy you watched the whole thing though? Because I feel like
I don't know.
no.
I feel
did you like the Babadook?
Gay
Ooh,
icon.
oh, you're out on Jennifer.
Not really.
Ooh.
I didn't think it was like that groundbreaking. Like really, the only notoriety is
Miss Fisher.
Yeah, it's Phryne Fisher,
We
and
love
then
Miss Fisher.
the fact that it's like a meme. So I'm like, oh, it's the Babadook. Oh. Like, I feel like if Netflix hadn't messed up with the description,
it definitely helped.
I don't think it would have taken off the way it would.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't think it's as revolutionary as some people, but I think I might like this more than the Babadook, even though I do like the Babadook a lot. So
yeah, I'm just not like a
Wilkie
particular
Down.
fan.
You're not becoming a Jennifer Kent fan.
Kent
right?
or Kent.
Kent.
Might
That
have to
means-
work on that one, but
No, that was good. That means the Kent. Because it means kid in German, I believe.
Kent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
What is that snack my mom gets me
KNDT?
whenever she goes to Europe?
I don't know.
The eggs.
I don't know.
Kinder
I
eggs.
don't know.
Kinder eggs. See,
Kinder
kind means
Surprise.
Yeah.
That were banned
So
in
a
the US
Kinderkin.
forever, but now you can get them at
Kinderkin,
Harris Teeter,
Kinderkin.
and it's like, what?
Hey, don't tell my mom. No, not these ones. These ones are still banned.
Yeah.
The ones
The
with
bigger ones.
The ones with the toys inside are still banned.
These have toys.
No, not the egg toys.
Yeah, the Kinder Surprise eggs.
They're this big.
Yeah.
They got the yellow things.
They have like little plastic toys inside.
Don't tell my mom. She'll
Okay.
be crushed.
It's very new. It like happened like this year or last year.
Don't tell her. Nobody tell Pamela.
No
Okay.
one.
I'll find you.
Tell
I'll get you.
Pamela. Like your sounds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, anything else?
I give it a B+.
It's not bad. I'll take that.
It's an objective B+. I'm never watching it again. I did not enjoy it particularly, but I respect it.
Yeah.
And get to B+. And I'm giving it a grade because I will show it in
'Cause you're a
my
teacher.
high school classroom.
Yeah. I think it's a light 4.5 for me.
Hey, do what your heart tells you,
But
fam.
now, I mean, I will say, I've
Want
seen
to.
reviews all.
I don't want to.
I've seen reviews all over the place, so I don't think you're
Yeah.
alone. I know this one has been pretty
It's
polarizing.
like
so.
3 stars, I guess, 2 stars. Like, because I mean, it was well made. It was good. It was fine.
You can
whatever.
be blunt. This is a
'cause
safe place.
I know it's a safe place. I feel like it just like it's not my taste, but just because it's not my taste, it doesn't mean that it's not good. Because I really hate like reading reviews and they're like, "Oh, it's terrible." Because blah, blah,
we
blah.
had one of the, we got
I'm
1
like,
star because of
you know.
stupid Professor Fried Eggs idiot, whatever his name
Yeah.
was. I don't know.
It's like we all have our own
Wasn't
tastes
it?
that are like not going to be objective, and so like to be objective, I want to give it like it's like a 3.5 maybe stars for me because it's solid.
It's not bad.
There are things that I could do differently if I were part of the creative team, but I don't like completely hate it. It's not my cup of tea.
That's
So,
fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
Not your cuppa.
not my cuppa.
I also didn't love the ending. But
Yeah, neither did I. It didn't give me the like uplifts
It was-
that I wanted.
it was more.
Which-
It was more uplift than I wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, that's. I would say I would agree with you because
Mhm.
I didn't really find it to be.
That was directed at me. For
To Chloe, not to other Henry.
I pulled a Gary.
You
know,
pulled
he
a
was-
real Gary here.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, all right. Well, we do have a listener question kind of relating to everything that we've just talked about, so we can kind of just
Segue.
Yeah.
Recap.
So the Filmbuds podcast at gmail.com is where you can reach us at. Also on Facebook and Twitter at
Please
Filmbuds.
Review us on the iTunes.
Yeah, review us, please. Also
Please.
on Instagram if you're desperate as well.
Hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, it's not that hard, honestly. It takes...
That might be hard. We don't have that.
No.
Okay. So yeah, if you're a new listener or if you've been listening for a while, please let us know you're out there. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. And so the question comes from Bailey in Nebraska.
Nebraska!
Go Cornhuskers.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's awesome. You know that.
Yeah.
I know a thing about Nebraska.
It's because of my 9th grade English teacher, Kimberly Lindekugel. And if we wrote Go Cornhuskers on her test, she would give us an extra point. So
Nice.
Oh,
she was from
geez.
Nebraska.
Ooh.
Yeah. She was
Chloe
a very
would've let that
rough
happen.
Bobo
woman.
don't like that.
Yeah.
She's the only teacher that made me cry. Yeah.
In a bad way, she made you cry?
Like I was like emotionally distraught over. Yeah, it was a rough class. Like she's a great person. It was just like
Sounds
a very hard
hard.
teacher. Yeah.
Giving you
Clobo
an extra
would,
point.
Clobo would not have enjoyed at all.
Uh-oh.
And she wouldn't let me draw. So
Oh.
big negative
Game
points.
over.
I've
Yeah.
I'm
had
out.
that. That's really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I've had to have Pamela come in a couple times over that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a real
Yeah.
as Gemma calls me, I'm a
We
real
have our
mother
own
boy.
like learning styles,
Yes.
you know.
I'll get
And-
distracted if I'm
Right.
not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zone out. Anyway. Let's get to Bailey's
I have
question.
a real Buster and Lucille relationship with my mom, okay? Move on. It's true.
Yeah. So
I got both my hands still though, but
thank God.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah, no problem. So she says, "Greetings, film buddies.
Ratings.
With your upcoming reviews of Dr. Sleep and The Nightingale,
Whoa.
how'd you
Time,
know?
am I
How'd you
right?
know? How'd you know?
Time.
Who do you think is the 2019 horror movie leader, or who do you think has the most potential in the coming years? Ari Aster with Midsummer, Jennifer Kent with The Nightingale, Mike Flanagan with Dr. Sleep, or Robert Eggers with The Lighthouse? Keep podcasting, Bailey."
Thanks, Bailey. That was awesome.
Ooh,
Nebraska.
Nebraska. That's a good
Oh,
one.
Nebraska. Hey, you seen that movie?
The
Nebraska?
yeah, with Bruce Dern.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Will
Saw
Forte?
that. Yeah.
Black and white?
Ringing many bells. Yeah.
Black and white?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's that director?
Like the original Lighthouse.
Alexander Payne.
Yeah. Oh, where'd he go?
He did Downsizing.
That's where he went. Shoot.
Yep.
Wow.
What do you think?
Oh, sorry, I forgot we were
Who's
talking
who's
about.
the leader for 2019?
That's tough. Honestly,
I like Ego.
Bindi.
Okay. So I really didn't like Midsummer,
Mm-hmm.
but Ari Aster's obviously got a thing going.
Yeah.
Like it was not too similar to what's it called?
Hereditary.
But he's obviously got
He
like
has
a
a
style
style,
kicking.
yeah.
which
another
is
film
cool.
dealing with trauma.
Mm-hmm.
They all are, Henry.
Unfortunately.
Well,
I mean, not a good thing, but
and then it's not Jennifer. I'm sorry.
No, it's not at all. And also, I want to say Flanagan like would have been 2018 because that's when Haunting of Hill House came out. So,
Whoa. Was it really?
yeah, it came out last October.
Well, that's when the first. That's when Hereditary came out as well.
yeah. Still would
Yeah.
have been Flanagan though.
Okay.
I like Ari Aster, but Hill House.
Okay, so your vote is Flanagan.
I don't think so because he's not 2019. I don't think Dr. Sleep.
It's
Dr.
was.
Sleep.
Yeah, but nobody's seeing it. Everybody's
doesn't
sleeping.
matter.
on
don't
it.
matter.
Okay.
Don't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
No, but it's
I thought we were taking into account like
No.
No.
purely who you like in terms of what
Mm.
the films they have made. Who do you think is the top dog?
Ooh.
Honestly, I might have to agree
yeah,
with you.
it's Flanagan.
Honestly,
Whoa.
It's
No.
a Flanagan from
You're
the
just
two
based
Henrys.
off of literally one movie.
she said.
Imagine how much
2019.
And
stronger
it's not
it's
a
gonna
horror
be.
movie. It's for sure an action.
I mean,
It's an
Okay.
action thriller horror comedy.
of all the four movies that we,
Is this movie funny?
is it a comedy?
Did I forget it was funny? Is it funny?
I couldn't take
I laughed
the,
at things you said,
the,
but
the not group whatever. They were hilarious to me.
Huh.
I mean, they were horrible, but like they were so dumb.
I think we may have been distracted.
I was
don't think it
laughing
was
at them.
We may have missed the jokes.
we may have missed the little jokes.
I would argue that it's a comedy, but
Yeah,
uh,
I think there was some levity in there.
next time we rewatch it, we'll be balling.
I think you need to watch it with me so that like when I'm
Okay.
cracking
Do a live
up,
commentary?
yeah,
Live
Yeah.
commentary.
let's do it. for the old YouTube.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, again, I have not seen Haunting of Hill House, but in terms of those 4 movies, I enjoy Doctor Sleep the most.
I think so too.
So now, in terms of like longevity and who's going to be continuing to do the most interesting things, I would say Ego for sure. And so I think, I mean, I didn't absolutely love The Lighthouse or The Witch, but I think his style is very, very interesting, and I'm really curious as to what he's doing.
And he has so many ideas.
He does.
He basically
and they're
keeps
all
saying
different.
like when he gets more money, he's gonna go for it. And I'm like, I cannot wait to see
I will
what
support you
go
every
for.
step of the way.
Yeah. And so now, I mean, with Mike Flanagan,
I would love to see him direct a movie written by Taxi Driver. What's his name?
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
He's so famous.
Yeah.
And he wrote First Reformed.
Priest.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, whatever. I would love to see a movie written by him, directed by Ego. That'd be so good.
I don't know if Ego would ever allow that.
Yes.
He's writing with his
no,
brother.
because he's the guy. Because he's like Flanagan. He worships the OGs.
Oh, that's fair.
So he'd be honored.
Okay.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Yeah. He'd be honored.
Yeah. So I mean, I think in the coming years, I guess
Henry's having deep thoughts over here.
Yeah,
Low-key.
he's lost in thought.
I just I was thinking of, because we were talking about ideas and like
You just have a
respect
good
the
idea?
OG. He would give me the Sweeney Todd movie of my dreams.
Ego?
Yes,
For sure.
Move over, Tim Burton.
It'd be grimy.
You're so mainstream.
Yeah,
like
well, he's doing he's doing hot take. He's doing the
Hot take.
the
Yeah.
Nosferatu. Next.
Ego?
He is. Yeah.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
gonna be really good.
I'm excited for
Is
the
there anybody
visuals.
attached or no?
Don't think so.
Robert Pattinson.
No, that'd be terrible.
But he's a vampire.
That'd be
Yeah.
so
But
bad.
He's gonna be Batman. You know, can't do both. But
True.
Nosferatu.
no, but I mean now in terms of this year,
Yeah.
I enjoy Doctor Sleep the most. I would put that at the top, but I don't know.
Me too, by far.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if Mike
But-
Flanagan. I don't know if the quality depends.
I don't know if it's gonna
entirely
last.
on him. Like
Yeah.
I just
also-
may need to see more of his.
I can also see him drifting from horror into other genres
Yeah.
really easily.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so I would say Robert Eggers or
Yeah.
Ego. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, but again, I like both Ari Aster and Jennifer
Yeah.
Kent, so I'm very curious as to what they're going to be doing next as well.
I can see Jennifer Kent going and doing other things as well. Like even this was borderline.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
They all call the little round table of horror, the new horror, the new kids on the block.
people who decide.
She's in the crew.
Yeah.
So fine.
That's great.
But
But
I
it
wouldn't-
didn't feel horror to me. It felt
Yeah.
more historical
drama. Terrible.
Yeah.
Scary.
Thriller. Not
Yeah.
even really.
I would call it a thriller. I would call it a thriller. I'd call it a thriller, yeah.
Okay.
I would. A slow burn.
Slow burn. Okay. Yeah. I can get behind that.
But yes, I mean, I think Ari Aster.
Sorry. Sorry. I just pictured Matthew McConaughey as Nosferatu. And it's really funny.
Oh my god, no. It's going to be Scarlett Johansson, of course.
Oh, yeah. True.
Vampire rights.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm sorry,
good.
Henry.
No, it's fine. I mean, yeah. So I think Ari Aster and Robert Eggers are probably going to be the ones continuing to do horror.
Yeah.
And so, but again, it's Ego all the way.
Yeah.
Ego.
Yeah.
But again, Doctor Sleep is my favorite of those for this year.
Me
So,
too, by far. But
Yeah.
I'm not much to go off of, honestly.
yeah, same.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I haven't seen anything else he's done. So.
No, I just mean, no, of the ones this year.
Oh yeah.
I'm not much to go off of.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Sleep is my favorite. I also really don't like horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I might.
Except when they have like James McAvoy in them, right? Oh, wait, now we could throw.
Hey, let's get Machete in here. That name sounds like Machete.
Yeah, we could throw Andy.
No, absolutely not.
All right. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, man.
Invited and uninvited.
Yeah.
So quick.
So quickly. So yeah, that's and if you have any ideas, let us know. I'd love to hear what people have to say. So always curious.
True.
All right. Well, I guess we can. Any news? We can jump back if there is anything interesting.
Yes.
What's that?
You'll love this. There's a petition to get Amber Heard out of the set.
I saw that.
Really?
Thank goodness.
Nobody wants her in it.
She's horrible in it. So, and especially after everything she's done to Johnny.
That's why people want her gone.
Get her out
Johnny
of there.
Depp fans want her gone.
Get her out of there. And she was terrible in Aquaman, so I'm not.
Is she?
She's horrible.
She was. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
The best thing about her was her very artificial red wig.
She's really pretty.
She's pretty, but like not. Yeah.
I mean, not that an actress makes.
She's like mainstream white pretty.
If that was like the nicest thing I could think about her, it's that she's really pretty.
I mean, I liked her in Pineapple Express and The Rum Diary, and that's about it. So, but no, she was not good in Aquaman.
She was not even good in The Rum Diary, and I don't remember her in Pineapple Express. So here we are.
Not
she
memorable.
Plays Seth Rogen's girlfriend, high school girlfriend.
That was her.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, but no, I did see that.
There's definitely other news. We know I've been bad. What's the other movie Willem Dafoe's about to be in that I'm so excited for? And I was like, whoa, Willem Dafoe's in this too. I can't wait for this movie. Yeah, please.
He was really good in The Lighthouse.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, somebody told me some information about Willem Dafoe today that I really wish I didn't know.
Tell it, Chloe.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You ruined Constance for me, so
no, it's not. It's not
really?
a bad thing about his personality.
He's gonna be in the new Wes Anderson film.
No, that's not it.
Yeah,
so it's Timothée.
You have to look at. There's like 10 of these.
Oh, of course.
Is it like how new is it? Because I thought I heard about that.
I don't know.
Motherless Brooklyn. It's Motherless Brooklyn. I really want to see Motherless
Ed
Brooklyn.
Norton.
I really want to see
directed.
Motherless Brooklyn.
It's out now.
I really want to see it.
You want to go?
Yes.
All right.
I really want to see it.
I'm in.
I love Edward Norton. I love his brain.
All right, I'll go see it.
He's got a really nice brain. I really
cool.
like it.
I agree.
I love listening to him.
That's the best kind of affection, like admiring someone's mind.
He's so smart. He's so nice.
You know, Variety just did a actors on actors with Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lopez.
So weird.
I'd be curious. I might have to watch that.
I'm so good on that.
My favorite one
Not
is
even
Amy
though it's
Adams and
our
Nicole
Pat.
Kidman.
No?
I'm so good.
All right.
Nicole Kidman and who?
Amy Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Theirs is like
wow.
the best.
And
No,
no.
the best.
You can say it, Chloe. I know. I will have to agree with you. It's actually careful with the chord.
It's so good.
It's really actually
It's
really.
like my two favorite. You do it. Do the honors, buddy.
Okay, now.
Hey, if it's not the same thing we're thinking of, I'm gonna be crushed.
No.
Okay.
Now it's Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
And.
High five.
Who I didn't quite catch.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Oh, okay.
One more high five. It's the best.
And he was in another one.
With Emma Stone.
Yeah, and that one I really liked.
Nobody cares.
I like that one too.
Timothée Chalamet and Michael and Daniel Kaluuya. I just said Michael. Who's that? I don't know. Michael Sheen, Michael Shannon. There's tons of them.
Don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, but no, that's a really good series.
I can't wait for that movie.
Oh, Queen and Slim. Yes.
It's gonna be so good.
When I saw that, I was like, it's
gonna be so freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the best.
oh my god. Also,
That's coming soon, actually. Like late November, maybe.
What's the movie? Waves.
Oh, wow.
Waves is gonna be my
Oh,
favorite
yeah, that's
movie.
soon, too.
Yeah.
Waves is gonna be my favorite because it
Excited.
had Frank Ocean in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Henry. I was singing to my heart's content
Oh my
in that
gosh.
movie theater.
Yeah.
They had Godspeed playing. How can you not?
Yeah.
Wishing
Well, I mean, it was in the
Godspeed,
previews. I mean, I don't mind.
glory,
And again, Chloe, I mean,
mountains.
you know, like I don't mind you talking. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Now, that's not the case with everybody. Sometimes I'm like, all right, buddy, you gotta. That's
quiet.
Yeah.
But no, it's
Okay. Because my comments are so helpful.
so enlightening. Yes.
So worthy.
They make the experience more enriched.
Yeah.
Woo.
Like it, chapter 2, Chloe.
Yeah.
An unforgettable
Both times.
time.
We saw it twice.
Yeah. So.
Totally different experience.
Oh yeah. We were the only ones laughing.
Yeah.
Now that was a comedy.
That's a comedy.
Talk about we should be talking about Andy Muschietti for comedy of the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That-
True.
I
We got
agree.
about nothing
I
else.
could get behind that.
Beach Bum. That's the only one I can think of.
I never finished it.
You gotta.
Shoot.
You gotta see Efron.
I know. I never got to. I don't like him. Okay. I'm sorry.
Wait till you see this.
Okay, but I really don't like him. He gets on my last nerve.
But no, I agree. Comedy is,
and
not
he's not
been
that
great.
good an actor to not get on my nerves. Like, who is it that really gets on my nerves in real life, but they're such a good actor that I don't care?
Don't know.
That's how I knew they were a good actor, because they really got on my nerves in real life. Was it Emma Stone? No.
Could be.
It might have been Emma Stone. There was another one. It was a different one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But they really got my nerves. It's an actress, I think.
Yeah.
Really got my nerves in real life. But they're so good. Don't get on my nerves.
Is she going to be up for the Talented Douchebag Award?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't think of any actresses that you like to...
That I like?
Yeah, to be like, oh, it's this person.
Well, I love a lot of actresses.
Yeah. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
That's what everyone always says. Everyone always thinks I hate everybody.
No.
I don't know why. Yes. People always think I hate everyone.
Really?
And I'm like, why is this the thing that
I don't think
is
that's the
thing?
case.
Well, you know,
it is.
Cole
Not you,
thought
but-
that you didn't like him, so like...
Oh,
yeah,
that broke my heart.
I know. It's like people, I guess, misread your
people I love
emotions
think I hate
or
them.
something. Yeah.
Good to know. True. Did I tell you what my fake cousin said?
No.
He said, "Oh, sounds like you really hate that guy." I told you that.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. The guy. The obvious person?
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally just said his name, and he like like the last he laughed all evening, and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Nothing." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Just sounds like you really hate that guy." And I said,
I think you're upset with the circumstances.
Well, Chloe, I mean,
it's not him.
You know, the truth is coming out.
Yeah.
But
"Did I hate him?"
No.
Oh.
But emotion.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate emotions.
Heartfelt
I know.
emotion.
You don't like the drama.
I'll take if these bowl cut as the topic of discussion any day of the week.
Oof.
A lot of people don't hate it. Everyone hates it, but
I didn't
love
mind it. I didn't mind it.
I think it looks. You hated it. I think it looks punk AF. I think it looks so good.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It's not for me.
I see where the bowl cut on straight-haired people is not so good.
When you have some like curly texture, it's a little better.
I hate to be like that, but it works on a Jew.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, you get that
I'm
punk
not a bowl
look.
cut person. Looks like a coconut.
No, it does not look like a coconut on him. Whatever.
Little furry coconut.
Yeah.
Little furry coconut. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's better than Robert Pattinson's hair in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunate.
Shocking. Hey, that's what we can be for Halloween.
We talked about that too. Yeah.
Did we already?
I think when we were watching The Lighthouse.
You'll be what?
I think so.
You'll be Robert Pattinson in The King.
Oh.
You're totally off.
I was off.
You'll be Robert Pattinson. Fine. You can be Robert Pattinson in The King. I'll be Robert Pattinson in The Lighthouse. Which Robert Pattinson do you want? What else is he in this year?
I don't know if he's in anything else.
Definitely. We saw him in something else. I'm positive.
I feel like he hasn't worn anything interesting enough for me to like make as a costume. So, tragic.
Shocking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This did have Stardust vibes. Or I guess Stardust had... Which was first? Neil Gaiman or Stephen King?
Stephen King.
Stephen King was...
Yeah.
Oh, so Neil Gaiman stole it from Stephen King?
That
stole what?
The...
Wait, what isn't... oh, no, nothing.
No, because the Dr. Sleep was written in like 2013.
Ah.
Yeah. Although my mind immediately went to like, this is Hocus Pocus, which is...
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're like sucking the essence.
Stephen King definitely, no shade, does not read Neil Gaiman, though.
No.
I think it's a coincidence then.
I feel like Neil Gaiman wouldn't read Stephen King, though.
Neil Gaiman, I feel like, reads
Really?
Stephen King.
I bet he does.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like a classic horror author buff to me. I don't know. We can ask him on Twitter because he answers.
Does he?
Yeah, he loves engaging with his fans.
He definitely reads. He definitely reads Stephen King. That he's got time.
Possibly. You should ask him.
Yeah, I will.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess we can end off with our picks of the week. And again, the filmbudspodcast at gmail.com is where you can reach us at.
But it's gonna come up real short.
Oh, me too.
I still love This Way Up.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep doing it till you all watch it because nobody's watching it and it's great.
I've just been watching Kristen Stewart movies for the show. So the only thing I have actually
For the show.
Yeah. The only thing I have is there's this new World War II series on Netflix, a documentary series called Greatest. No, let me build it here. Called I think
Greatest
Greatest
in the Military.
Events in
That
World
I'd
War
watch.
II in color, and it's narrated by Derek Jacobi. Yeah.
We love him.
Yeah, and so this is it's similar to the Peter Jackson documentary from last year about the World War One
They were
battle
little
where
giants. What's it called?
that's it. And
No, what's it called?
they shall not grow old.
They should not grow.
Okay. They were little giants.
Yeah. Where it's fully colorized. It's the same thing in this, just dealing with World War II, and it's like a maybe 10 or 12 episode series centering around certain battles and big events during World War II, but it's all fully restored colorized footage. And it's actually I was worried at first because it started off pretty standard, I gotta say, but then it really gets compelling, and it's really well told, and the footage is pretty remarkable in terms of the restoration. And Derek Jacobi is very good narrating it. And
But
so
of course.
if you're a warhound,
Y'all watch
boys.
Vicious.
yeah. If you're a warhound or you like just historical shows,
Then probably watch Vicious.
Yeah.
why not? Check out Vicious
Check it
too.
out.
Yeah, go back and forth. So, but no, I was surprised. It was actually very, very good. And so that's on Netflix. And then everything else I've just been doing for the bonus show. So I'll
Keep that.
save my thoughts.
Yes.
Gotta pay that. Gotta pay that $1.
It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah. So, well, Henry, what about you?
I'm pretty slim too. Yeah. I watched Dickinson on
Oh, did you?
Apple TV. I downloaded Apple TV and then canceled the subscription as soon as I
Love
finished
it.
watching it.
I'm annoyed by how much stuff they're getting that I want to watch
I
because I
know.
don't have time for this.
There's
Oh.
the Jason Momoa thing that I want to watch, but I
Jason
canceled the thing
Momoa.
already. Yeah.
I don't give a crap about him.
Frontier.
Oh,
You like Jason Momoa?
yeah.
Oh, I couldn't care.
I like him a lot.
You like him? No.
Not really.
Mm.
I mean,
Sorry.
It's more I
as
like to look at.
he's all right as Aquaman. I would say everything else,
Yeah.
pretty.
It looks like a really good Don't Wake Baby or something. It's on Apple TV. It's like The Servant. It's called The Servant. I just saw the trailer for it. I like to watch trailers.
Yeah, I love.
It's
trailers.
like about a fake baby.
Cool. I haven't
But
seen
it's
that.
it's like a thriller
Yeah.
thing. I don't know.
Okay. All
Oh, and Toby Kebbell's in it.
right.
I like him.
I like him.
Yeah, he's good. Sorry to interrupt.
No, go on.
No.
How was Dickinson?
It was
I
cute.
live for Emily Dickinson.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was excited to watch it and see.
Hope is a thing with feathers.
Yeah. It was okay. If you like Emily Dickinson, I feel like you would really like the way that they incorporated her poetry into the stories. Cause each episode will sort of begin with a partial quote and then go about her, an event in her life. And then through her, moments that take place within this little vignette, then that's how she finishes that piece of poetry or whatever.
I'm worried it seemed too extra.
It was very extra, and
I don't think I like it because she was not an extra person.
Yeah, no, she's very subdued.
Is she?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a very good Emily. I feel like my issue was some of the other characters.
Okay.
And they do the whole sort of Sofia Coppola, Marie Antoinette thing where they play modern music, and they're like, "Oh, this is
like
lit,"
that.
and stuff like that. And I'm
oh.
yeah, they speak very modernly.
Oh.
And Wiz Khalifa's death, which was something. Yeah.
That's
Which
fair.
I think I'm gonna have to give this a tickle.
It was
Yeah.
a mood. It was
This sounds kind of great.
Also, the costumes are perfection, and
Oh. Is that why you watched it?
well, that's what initially caught my eye. And Miss Krakowski, who I absolutely love, is in it. Jane.
Oh, I'm in.
She's the mom.
Wow.
So and at first I was like, oh my god, give her more lines, and then they did, and I was like, thank goodness. So yeah, she made it worth it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next season is the Bronte
And
sisters.
please, oh my god. But There's an actress in it who's Sue, Emily Dickinson's best friend / lover, and she looks just like Anne Hathaway, like mini Anne Hathaway. It was so weird. I don't know if they like cloned Anne Hathaway or like what, but
it's probably Jacob Tremblay.
Yeah. It might be. It's like she has the eyebrows.
It's not Margaret Qualley. She looks kind of like her.
Like pre Princess Diaries, and like it was.
That's what I was thinking today when I got my hair. When they did my hair, I said, "Oh God."
Yeah.
I said,
oh my God, you are
boy.
Queen Mia Thermopolis.
I said,
Queen of Rinaldi.
I said, God, I'm Mia Thermopolis.
Wow, shuck.
She looked just before her little makeover. She looked just like my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So
the curls, yeah, beautiful,
etc.
Yeah,
same, clumsy factor, same, yeah, all of it.
Endearing. I feel like your mom is like Mia's mom.
No, my mom's way better than Mia's mom.
Well, yeah, of course.
No
better,
shade. Mia's mom
like,
was super annoying.
Really? Oh, I always wanted to do the paintball thing.
How extra is that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it just looks fun.
They live in that huge freaking house. No, I'm so bitter. No,
oh my gosh, it was a fire station. That's so cool. You could slide on the thing. Oh my God. I feel like we definitely watched that through different eyes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
But hey.
I'm learning new things about you every day. I still love you though.
Oh. That's good. Now, Henry, Disney Plus has launched, right? And now have you watched anything?
You got a free thingy now.
Have you watched The Mandalorian?
I did watch The Mandalorian, and there's only one episode.
The Star Wars series.
It's like the Star Wars gunslinger thing. There's only one episode.
Is it live action or no?
Oh yeah. It's like all the most.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars. Good question.
Oh, I know Jon Favreau is. He oversaw it, or he co-wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Who did The Lion King?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it might be CGI.
Well, yeah, there's CGI because it's aliens. There just might be.
But I've been hearing really, really good things about it. So
I liked it. It was like 40 minutes, but it definitely felt like 20. Like it was very, tight.
Yeah.
But tight.
That's hella tight.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
I don't know.
Just to make Henry upset. Sorry.
But yeah, I think you would like it.
Yeah, I want to watch it now. Yeah. And you said you saw The Lighthouse as well.
I did. Yeah, I really enjoyed that actually, because I wanted to see it. And
more than The Witch.
You love you a mer person.
I do love me a mer person, and the effects were so good for this
really
one
cool.
because it's like I've seen some good like practical effects mermaids before, but this was like one of the best, I would say, and it like felt uniquely designed. Anyway, I could like rant about mermaids all day. Anyway, it was good. I really liked it. The aspect ratio super cool.
Very.
Especially because like in the scenes where it's mostly in dark, when it's like candlelit, it feels larger and more breathable. And those are the moments when Thomas and Thomas are like, getting more.
They're bonding.
Bonding when they're closer, and it feels,
yeah,
more breathable. And then like during the daylight when it's more tense, it's like more cut in. Anyway, I want to see it a few more times and read about what the intentions are behind it, because it was definitely a lot going on. That's what I thought too. Oh my God, why would their names both be Thomas? They're the same guy. Oh my God, yes. Okay,
I got that too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Cool. So I thought it was super cool. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, one thing, one new fact, weird fact in that World War II series that I had never learned or ever heard mentioned in all the deep World War II research I've done over the years. The Nazi soldiers, especially at the beginning of the war, were given crystal meth.
I knew that.
You did? Okay, yeah, I had never. They were given it, like candy, and there was like a term that went around called 3 days, 3 nights, where they could take crystal meth and be up for that long and just keep going. And so there was.
You want to know another fun fact you'll really like? It's not very fun.
That's okay.
But it's a good fact that everybody should know.
All right.
Important.
Nazis who are still alive still get pensions from Germany.
That's great. That's really fun. Thank you.
You're welcome, everybody.
I think there's a new
hashtag the film buds.
Yeah, there's a new I think a documentary about chasing down a Nazi in the modern day,
Chase
just on
them all
Netflix,
down.
just recently.
It's
actually.
a documentary. That's cool.
Pretty sure.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I'd be sad though because I feel bad for the Nazi because we know how I am. Ugh. It's hard being a girl.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Could be both.
I don't know.
That makes me feel really unhappy.
I know. Can you believe when I learned that I said, "Wow, this is."
Because like,
bad.
okay, yeah, they
Unsettling.
made the swastika a hate symbol and banned it and stuff, but like, you're still giving Nazis
Yeah.
pensions.
Yeah. That's like-
Hypocrites.
Yeah.
Much.
But I thought that was crazy. Crystal meth.
Ugh.
Okay.
And so, I mean,
I
no
too
wonder
had
they
heard
were.
that.
I'm not surprised. They didn't think
Yeah.
anyone were human. You know, they treat people like people.
No.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But that was
Mm.
pretty interesting. All right, well, Chloe.
Why do we always end on this?
Yeah.
You know whose hair is really great?
Who's that?
Chloe's.
Aw.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Timothy Chalamet, obviously, right?
Yeah,
and I said,
you
nah,
were.
we can. I can say like both of yours.
Thank you.
But then I got stumped as to who to.
You can go to
I
Henry.
said, No,
No.
between both of you or Timothy Chalamet.
Oh.
And then Robert Pattinson kept popping into my head.
Mm.
I can Henry. We can tell you the fun fact about Robert Pattinson's mustache to lighten the mood. No pun intended, because it's
'Twas fake?
'twas blonde. He has a
Really?
naturally blonde
Oh.
mustache, so they had to
Wow.
mascara it.
Mascara.
Mhm.
Oh.
I can just picture Robert Edgars getting in there every day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mhm.
That's fun.
All right. Cool.
It's more fun than Nazi pensions. So I'm doing my
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low bar, but I mean, we hit it.
Yeah.
Yay!
So-
hey,
Good.
That's us. Low bar,
It was
but
a
we
low
hit
bar,
it.
but we hit it. Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, I guess that about does it.
Yeah.
Sadly.
That's
I'm
it
sad
for
to
now,
say.
folks.
Yeah. So next week, Charlie's Angels, I'm guessing. If you want,
Can't that be for the bonus show?
we can. But, I mean,
Then we can do Motherless.
that was a great dramatic pause.
I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll have to check with Jacob to see if we can see Charlie's Angels. But, we'll figure it out. Something for next week. I don't know.
That'll be great.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Yeah. So, but no, yeah, but stay tuned on social media, all that stuff, for that. And then again, stay tuned for the Kristen Stewart bonus show at thefilmbuds.bandcamp.com, because that'll be super fun
Super fun.
with whoever ends up being on it. But
Venmo me. I wasn't invited, so feel bad for me and give me money.
yeah, yeah. So, well, Henry, as always, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
taking the
Henry.
time.
Thank
you.
It's
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome back anytime.
Thanks.
All right, Chloe, as always, it's a real pleasure. If you want to check
Mutual.
out Motherless Brooklyn, let me know.
Heck yeah.
All right, we'll figure it out.
It's going to be so good.
I hope so.
I live for Edward Norton. And Gugu's in it.
Guggenbatha Raw?
Yes.
Oh, my queen.
I
She should have
know.
been Belle in the live action Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Emma Watson.
I think she should have been Catwoman.
Yeah, she would.
Against Robert Pattinson?
Oh.
We live for Gugu and Batha
Oh my
Raw.
god, she
Zoe
could
Kravitz?
match his like
Come on.
energy.
Exactly. Goodbye. I can literally kick Zoe
Who's-
Kravitz out a window.
She's Catwoman. See, I couldn't even remember. That's how like
exactly. Gugu and
unrememberable.
Batha Raw has that.
Gugu has that
Yes.
power. Oh, we
Gugu and
stand.
Batha Raw has BDE.
She, yeah,
So there.
BPE.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. So yeah. All right. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning.
Wasn't there
in.
someone else who got just cast in the Batman as a villain? Oh,
Paul Dano.
Colin Farrell.
Are you joking?
No, he's the Penguin.
He's the Penguin.
Yeah. Or no, he's one of the.
Still alive.
So it's Paul Dano,
Ugh.
Colin Farrell,
God.
Robert
This is a
Pattinson,
disaster.
Zoe Kravitz,
There's a lot going on.
Jeffrey
here.
Wright.
Oh, I forgot.
I know, right?
Ugh.
That's the best part.
This movie's. I hate Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
This movie's doomed.
I know.
Oof.
Mr. Reeves. I
Can't
hope
wait
you
to
know what you're
review
doing.
it.
Yeah.
Doomed.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show.
a 90 seconds as much as we did.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time.